Hi. All right. Let's go. Clap it up. 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 Let's go. All right. So we're going to look at film right here. Again, in the comments, we're going to look at whatever you want. I want to show you the total corruption that is NBA coaching. The total corruption. So the series I want to start with is Lakers Nuggets, because that series sent me to a loop. Okay? I will put the Discord in here. All right, here we go. Let's go to we're going to look at Lakers Nuggets right here. Now I can draw on the screen. But I just follow my mouse, okay? Here we go. No, and nobody says anything about this. Understand, I'll be the only one. Look, just watch this corruption. Just watch this corruption. It is unbelievable. All right, here's Lakers Nuggets. So we're going to start. Tell me in the comments if it's harder to draw. We're just going to follow my mouse. Look at this garbage. Look at this garbage. All right, here we go. This is Lakers Nuggets. And remember, JJ Redick and LeBron had a podcast to point this stuff out, and they didn't. So expect the same shit next season. How's everything going on here? What does lag mean? I don't know what lag means. What does lag mean? All right. I don't know what you just said. What does lag mean? I don't understand. I have two screens. Oh, whoops. So here's Lakers Nuggets. This is the absolute corruption that is this garbage. Stop. So let's count the mistakes on this first play. Okay? Let's count them. All right? Stop. So right here, this is a cross screen. Look at Jamal Murray right here setting this cross screen. This is coaching. This is coaching. This is coaching. This is coaching. Austin Reeves. I must be attached to Jamal Murray. Look at how he's playing off. Attached to Jamal Murray so that when Michael Porter Jr. comes through, I'm jamming him to knock him off his spot so Rui Hachimura can get on the other side. Look at Austin Reeves. Doesn't touch Michael Porter Jr. Doesn't touch him. So look what happens now. So now LeBron has to help off Aaron Gordon. He's got to take Michael Porter Jr. so he's not wide open. So now look, now there's nobody to guard this down screen right here. That's why there's 3 steps of space between Austin Reeves and Jamal Murray. You didn't guard the cross screen, which means you couldn't guard the down screen. Now on this, so after all of that, now on this handoff, guess what I still can do? I can get up and I can hedge. In fact, what else are you going to do? Hedge right here. Push Jamal Murray to the sidelines. Anthony Davis, get up and push him to the sidelines. There's no place for Jokic to roll to. LeBron is waiting in backside help. Why am I giving? Look, this is the first possession of the game. You give Jamal Murray the lane. Look at that. By the way, you're not guarding anything because Nikola Jokic is wide open for 3. And D'Angelo Russell has to come over to help, so KCP's wide open for 3. Look at that corruption on the first possession of the game. Corruption. That is, and JJ Redick and LeBron say nothing on their Mind the Game pod. So expect that again next year. Let's skip through. How's everyone doing? I want to check the chat just to see how everyone's doing. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we got another clip right here. All right, let's just watch. So, oh, that's a turnover. Let's get to the Nuggets. Okay, so this is more Lakers crap. Does this look like a well-coached team to you? Does it? Look at Austin Reeves. Okay, Gabe Vincent's got Nikola Jokic right here. He's got inside position. He's battling for position. Taurean Prince, you got to get out. Look at this right here. You know what? Maybe I go to Free Dawkins. Let's go to Free Dawkins. He does better with highlights. He does better with highlights. We got Free Dawkins right here. Okay, so this is another thing. This is corruption. This is crap. Look at, stop. This is in transition, okay? In transition. Stop. In transition, you get to bodies. And you get cross-matched all the time. You get screwed up in transition when you're trying to match up in the half court. D'Angelo Russell has to take Jokic here. That's what happens, and you communicate it so Anthony Davis can stay with Michael Porter Jr. The Nuggets clearly do not work on, the Lakers clearly don't work on transition. What is happening here? Why is D'Angelo Russell not taking Jokic? Look at that. Look at this crap. No, that's your transition defense. And where's that on Mind the Game pod? Where is it? This series really chapped me up. We're going to look at all this stuff. I'm going to check the comments. We'll look at anything you want. Any team, any player, any nonsense. See what happened here. This is in transition. That's nothing. Okay, all right, here we go. So Anthony Davis gets switched on to Jamal Murray right here. Let's take a look at this. Switched on to, stop. If you're Anthony Davis, the help is in the middle of the floor. This is, up, forcing Jamal Murray to the middle of the floor. Stop. Why is Anthony Davis playing off? You know where your help is. It's in the middle. I've got Gabe Vincent right here. I've got people ready to rotate. Get up and guard. What? You have help in the middle of the floor. How's it? Look at this. Why is Anthony Davis not here again on the switch? Up. Look at your help. Middle of the floor. Up. Do you not know where your help coverage is? Why were you playing off? Why? Okay, and this is more coaching. So right now, look at this. Austin Reeves is going to get beat baseline here by Peyton Watson. Pump fake, go baseline. So Gabe Vincent comes over to double right here. Okay, perfect. Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince comes down to help the helper. Rui Hachimura, this is all coaching. How does this not happen? The double comes, help the helper. Rui Hachimura must rotate to the wing. And then Anthony Davis would rotate here and Austin Reeves would come back up here. There's no rotation. You double, but where's Hachimura? And by the way, you're guarding the ball. Austin Reeves is giving up baseline. I got to show your hands, keep Peyton Watson baseline where the double is. Stop. You cannot, So Austin Reeves has got to show his hands, keep them baseline. Here's your double, help the helper. Rui Hachimura's got to be ready to move. Now ready to move. And then but there's no, and so Austin Reeves lets Peyton Watson come back to the middle of the floor, and Rui Hachimura is doing God knows what, not ready to rotate. That's coaching. That's unbelievable. And Phil Handy is the most useless individual on the planet, along with Jared Dudley. That is corruption. And nobody brought it up on the Mind the Game podcast. None. So you're going to get the same crap. The Lakers, for no reason, are not going to win a championship. And you're going to get that same crap, that same garbage. All right, let's take a look. Here it is again. This is illegal. Stop. This is illegal. I want to see the chats and how we're doing first, because I want to show this next clip is illegal. This is corruption. How are we doing here on the chat? All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Whoops. This is illegal right here. This is corruption. I cannot even begin to understand this. Look at this. Stop. So first of all, here's a down screen right here. What are we doing about this down screen? I would just switch Dinwiddie and Taurean Prince. You do nothing. You do nothing again about that down screen. That's why there's 3 steps of space right here. But again, look so you ignored the down screen. Now look what I can do. I can get up and I can hedge, because where is Jokic rolling to? Nowhere. Get Michael Porter Jr. out of the lane. I cannot. Look at this. You let Michael Porter Jr. right in the lane. So Jokic just rolls wide open, and because we'll go back a second, because you let Michael Porter Jr. in the lane, LeBron James now's got to step up and help, and now the corner's wide open. Why am I not hedging here? Why am I so we don't guard the down screen right here, and then why is Anthony Davis not up hedging? There's no place for Jokic to roll. Instead, you let Michael Porter Jr. in the lane again. LeBron's got to step up and help, and now Aaron Gordon's wide open. This is complete crap. It's corrupt, and nobody points anything out. No one. No, outside of me, no one will say anything about this garbage. And where was that on Mind the Game? JJ Redick. Complete nonsense. Oh, this is a fun one right here. So this is cool. So where is this? This is coaching. Phil Handy, the most useless individual on the planet. Taurean Prince and by the way, Darvin Ham just got a lead assistant coaching job off of this. Can you believe this? Taurean Prince is going to double the post right here. Okay, so the second Taurean Prince goes to double, D'Angelo Russell must rotate to Michael Porter Jr. Must. It is not an option. You have to rotate. And then LeBron, who's busy planning Mind the Game podcasts, would need to rotate out to Christian Brown. And then once the dribble gets picked up, Spencer Dinwiddie rotates to Aaron Gordon, and Taurean Prince goes from doubling to Reggie Jackson. Look at the Lakers. Do you work on doubling the post? You have Taurean Prince goes to double. No one moves. No one. We live in North Korea with this shit. Look at that. Wide open. There's more transition. That's a 4-on-3. There's nothing to say there. See what happens here. Look at LeBron right here. So what are you doing about this? First of all, look at the clock. 5.9 seconds on the clock. What are we doing about this screen? It's 5 seconds left. Why is LeBron not up, ready to switch? Why? Where is this on Mind the Game pod? Up, ready to switch. There's 5 seconds left. Level to Jokic. D'Angelo Russell's underneath, getting low and battling. They're not going to have time. How are you giving up this jumper at the end of the quarter? Where's LeBron? What was that? It's just over and over again. Ah! Ugh. All right, and I was on okay, here comes another thing. And I was on B-Ball Breakdown's live stream explaining this. Stop. So D'Angelo Russell's giving Christian Brown the strong side of the floor. Spencer Dinwiddie, your back can never, ever be to the sidelines. Back has got to be to the baseline. This is your help. This is so Dinwiddie's in the gaps. My feet are set when Christian stop. I should be back to the baseline. This is unbelievable. Stunt at the ball, dribble picked up, recover. That's it. Because Dinwiddie's not even seeing the ball, missing his help. Now Jackson Hayes has got to rotate over. Now your defense is in rotation. You've given up numbers. Porter Jr. for 3. Does everybody see that? And nobody, where's the Mind the Game pod on this? Nobody says anything. I am on an island. I'm going to be on an island all next year too. This is exactly what I brought up on B-Ball Breakdowns live stream. This is exactly it. You're bringing the ball handle to the strong side of the floor. Dinwiddie must have his back to the baseline. This has to be his help. All he has to do is stunt, recover. That's it. He's not even seeing the ball. Jackson Hayes has to now double from the weak side, and now your defense is in rotation. And I'm the only one saying anything. Mind that game. All right, so what's going on here? How are the Lakers botching these switches here? First of all, stop. You go into a game. This is coaching. Darvin Ham got a lead assistant coaching job off of this performance. That's why this is terrorism and we live in North Korea. Look at LeBron communicating the switch now. No. You go into a game. Every time LeBron and Jackson Hayes are in a screen, it's a switch. We're not talking and thinking about it. Because look, now where's Jackson Hayes? You're supposed to be switching. So I already know that I'm switching here. Here comes a screen. So I'm up with Aaron Gordon, up with Aaron Gordon, up with Aaron Gordon, up with Aaron Gordon, immediately ready, up with Aaron Gordon, ready to come on to Reggie Jackson. Look at Jackson Hayes. 5 steps from Reggie Jackson, open 3. And Darvin Ham got a lead assistant coaching job based off of this. This is why this is why it just blows my mind and ruins my life. God. Let's keep going. It's unbelievable. Okay, this is cool. So what? How? You know, I got messaged by Sam Decker. I get messaged. How is this wrong? Stop. Gabe Vincent is going under this screen. This is coaching right here. Look at Gabe Vincent. He's about to go under this Jokic screen. Anytime you're going under, Anthony Davis or whoever's man is the screener must get up and jam the screener. Use your body, show your hands. I have to jam the screener so Gabe Vincent can cleanly get underneath and on the other side. Stop. You're not jamming the screener here. Look at Gabe Vincent right here. If I'm jamming, it's easy to get underneath. Look at Gabe Vincent. Look at how far under he's got to get underneath. By the way, why is Taurean Prince's back to the sideline? He could get in that gap and recover. So you don't jam the screener. Gabe Vincent's on the other side an hour late. Taurean Prince isn't in the gap for no reason. Unbelievable. That's all coaching, and nobody does anything about it. How did the Lakers, Darvin Ham, cost the Lakers this series? And where was Redick to point any of this stuff out? Okay, I didn't get to see enough on this play. How's everything going in the chat? I just want to see how everyone's liking this. All right, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep flowing. Like I'm riding high right now. I didn't get enough in this clip to see what happened. See in transition here. Didn't get to see enough. Okay, so here's D'Angelo. Okay, so you get cross-matched all the time. So D'Angelo Russell's cross-matched onto Nikola Jokic. There's help here. Anthony Davis is in. The help is on the strong side of the floor. D'Angelo Russell, all you've got to do is get up and keep Nikola Jokic to the strong side of the floor. This is not hard. The Lakers clearly have no idea where their help coverage is. This is where Jokic needs to be sent, to the strong side of the floor. What is D'Angelo Russell even doing there? What is that gamble? Look at Anthony Davis was standing and waiting to help you. Instead, you get that. Unbelievable. Darvin Ham got a lead assistant coaching job based off this crap. This is criminal. This is criminal behavior, and no one says anything. Here comes a handoff. So what are we doing about this handoff? Are you switching? So Anthony Davis, here comes your handoff. Anthony Davis should be up, ready to switch. Rui Hachimura has to get underneath the screener on the switch, and you want to keep Michael Porter Jr. to the middle of the floor. This is coaching. Look at Darvin Ham standing there. You are a terror to basketball. Stop. Why is Anthony Davis not up, ready to guard on the switch, Rui Hachimura underneath and in that gap? Look at Anthony Davis playing 8 steps off. Rui Hachimura goes over the top. He's not underneath and in the gap. And here's Michael Porter Jr. to walk to the rim. This is more nonsense. This is so basic. This is so basic. Here comes a ball screen. Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura would clearly be switching the screen. It doesn't matter what they're doing. You never lean towards the screen early, especially if you're switching. Just guard. Make Jamal Murray come off the screen, and it's a switch. How in Game 5 of the first round of the playoffs, look at Anthony Davis leaning towards the screen early, get blasted the other way. Where this is going to happen next year, JJ Redick and that god-awful, terrible podcast never brought any of this up, ever. Unbelievable. This is every problem with society. The Lakers lost this series because of Jeannie Buss. It's the owners that hire this crap. All right, so I don't even know, what are the Lakers doing here? So stop. So okay, so Lakers are doubling again. The Lakers have no idea what they're doing when doubling. How could Sam Decker hop on this live and tell me what's wrong here? How is this? I don't understand. This is why I have no self-esteem and I have no ability to hook up with girls, because this crap's going on and I can't do anything about it. And by the way, let's talk about who the Pistons are interviewing. Micah Nori, James Borrego, Sean Sweeney. Do you know Sean Sweeney was ran the Pistons defense when Dwayne Casey was there? So you're going to hire that, you terrorists. All right, stop. So Anthony Davis is doubling right here. LeBron's in the corner. If this ball gets thrown to Jamal Murray, LeBron obviously has to rotate up. Or Austin Reeves. One of these two players has got to be, I don't know. This is something you work on in practice right here. Anthony Davis comes to double from the top of the key. Stop. So D'Angelo Russell goes with the cutter. This is Austin Reeves' rotation right here. Austin Reeves needs to be rotating to the wing. Why is look at Austin Reeves' eyes, staring at the ball. I want to see if my mouse, let me just make sure that my mouse is being shown. Okay, it is. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is Austin Reeves' rotation. Austin Reeves needs to go to the wing, and then Anthony Davis will go to doubling and coming up here. Look at this. If LeBron's the one rotating from the corner, it doesn't matter. LeBron's got to rotate up to the wing, and D'Angelo Russell would have to rotate to the corner. There's no rotating. Let me back that up. Sorry, stop. LeBron has got to stay in the corner here. This is Austin Reeves' rotation. Where's LeBron going? I can't stop. LeBron stays in the corner, Austin Reeves, ready to rotate to the wing. And then Anthony Davis goes from doubling to coming up. What is LeBron doing? You're not, look at this rotation. Why is he leaving the corner? Unbelievable. And I'm wrong. And I'm sitting here in my mother's basement talking about this. We live in North Korea. Let's get to another Nuggets clip. Oh, okay. This is unbelievable. The Los Angeles Lakers should have won a title this year. The coaching, and it doesn't stop. JJ Redick's going to do the same thing. Where is any of this on Mind the Game podcast? So here comes another handoff. So here's everything I could do here. Anthony Davis could get up, jam Jokic on the handoff using his body, showing his hands, so Michael Porter Jr. isn't pulling right off this, and Rui Hachimura goes under. Or Anthony Davis can get up and hedge. LeBron can get in backside help. Austin Reeves can take both Nuggets 2 passes away. Look at what the Lakers do. So you're not jamming the screener right here. Anthony Davis isn't jamming the screener right here, and Rui Hachimura going under, and Anthony Davis is not getting up and hedging, pushing Michael Porter Jr. to the sidelines. Do you also understand when you hedge? The second Michael Porter Jr. picks his dribble up, which is going to be quick because the sidelines right here, Anthony Davis can immediately recover. So you don't jam the screen or go under, you don't hedge. Look at this. It's just another wide open jumper. Tell me what's going on. How can we not fix this? How? It just never stops. Wide open jumper. That could have been a homeless person. That could have been me, anyone in the chat. Look at that garbage. That is reprehensible. I'm never getting off this live stream, ever. Oh, this is fun. So in transition, all right, and the Lakers clearly don't work on transition defense. Shot goes up by D'Angelo Russell. You cannot have everyone stand. Rui Hachimura, you're not going for an offensive rebound. Sprint back. LeBron, same thing. A couple of guys have got to be gone at the shot. Look at Rui Hachimura. Look at LeBron's stand. So now Jokic can catch this, immediately throw it uphill. That's just transition defense. You're not working on it. How's Darvin Ham the lead assistant in Milwaukee? And this is more garbage. You're starting in drop coverage. Stop. No. Again, if I'm switching this screen, Anthony Davis is up right now. Level to Jokic, ready to guard. Austin Reeves is underneath. You force Murray to the middle of the floor. I don't know why you want to switch this when you can just hedge again. Where's Jokic rolling to? Look at the court. Where's Jokic rolling to? LeBron's in backside help. D'Angelo Russell's in backside help. So if I'm switching, I need to be up now, ready to guard. Forcing Jamal Murray into help on the strong side of the floor. If I'm hedging, I can easily hedge this. Get Jamal Murray out of the lane. There's no place for Jokic to roll backside defenders everywhere. Nope, you're going to start in drop coverage and then switch late. Well, Anthony Davis is out of position. He's not ready to guard. Another open jumper. You want to know what blows up my life? Look at this. Over and over, play after play. I can already see where this is going. Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis is guarding Nikola Jokic here in the high post. Get up. Why is there space between you and Jokic? You got to get up and battle for position immediately. And then again, I have help on the strong side of the floor. Everywhere. D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, LeBron. So I'm up battling for position with Jokic, forcing him to the strong side where there's help. Why is Anthony Davis playing off? You're just letting him back. There's no help now. You're just letting him back you down straight line. What? How is this the Lakers coaching? How? How did this happen? Why does this happen to me in my life? The Lakers are winning this game after all of this nonsense. Look what we have here. This is terrorism. This is terrorism. There's nothing else to say. Could you imagine playing for this garbage? Look at this. I can't even fathom. You're giving up a 2-1. Everyone in the world should be watching this. This affects everyone. Why is Anthony Davis not hedging? Up and hedge. Up and hedge. Up, get Jamal Murray to the sidelines. Where is Jokic rolling to? Rui Hachimura standing and waiting in backside help. Standing and waiting in backside help. So we're pushing Jamal Murray out. There's no place for Jokic to roll. This is terrorism. This is ruining lives. I could never imagine having to be a coach as this goes on. I could never imagine being a player as this goes on. And it's really sad that LeBron and JJ Redick, nobody points it out. Look at this. You're just giving up a 2-on-1. Look, what are you doing? So Austin Reeves behind the play because he has to fight over the top. Anthony Davis must take Jamal Murray, the ball handler here. And then with your backside help, let's roll it back a second. With your Rui Hachimura can't step up and all the way over and backside help because Jamal Murray's in the lane. That skip pass is too easy to make. Look at this defense. Look at this. Nikola Jokic, the 3-time MVP. You just left wide open. How is this not terrorism? How? How am I supposed to function in society when people, look at this, hedge the screen. Jamal Murray out, no place for Jokic to roll. Just let Jamal Murray walk into the lane. No back, you can't have backside help for Jokic. Look at that. This is the NBA. This is a billion-dollar brand, and that's what's happening. Don't tell me I'm insane. See what happens here. And okay, this is again Anthony Davis. Gabe Vincent's fronting the post. Okay, Gabe Vincent's fronting the post with Aaron Gordon. Not a great matchup. Rui Hachimura is coming over here in backside help. If you are Anthony Davis, you can already see his eyes looking at the post. No, my only focus is the ball. When I'm guarding the ball, that's my only focus. Look at Anthony Davis right here. He's going to be late getting out because he's worried. Look at his eyes. Worried about this pass getting made over the top. No, get up and guard. The backside help would come from Rui Hachimura right here. Anthony Davis worried about that pass being thrown in the post. 3 in your eye. It's a 5-on-3. I mean, this is just very basic. This is just very basic. In transition, it's a 5-on-3. Why is there not a box out here? This is a must win. You go home if you lose this game. Why is Anthony Davis after the contest not going to box out? Why is LeBron not going to box out? Does anybody point that there's one player for the Lakers here boxing out? 1, 2, 3, 4, not boxing out. Where's a long rebound going? Where? Crap. Let's see what happens here. Didn't see enough of the clip. Here we go again. Do the Lakers never work on doubling? Ever? You've got to be prepared. It cannot just be Anthony Davis go double on his own. And stop. This should be planned. This is something you prepare for. Where's this on Mind the Game podcast? Where is it? You're going to have JJ Redick doing this same crap. And oh boy, are we going to be attacking this next year. All the time. Anthony Davis goes to double right here. Okay, great. Anthony Davis goes to double, and the second he leaves to double, Rui Hachimura needs to be sprinting over to Michael Porter Jr. Darvin Ham is the lead assistant in Milwaukee off this. This is why there's every problem in society. Anthony Davis goes to double. Rui Hachimura hasn't moved. What do you think happens next? It's unbelievable. It's another 5-on-4. There's not... It's another 5-on-4. We'll ignore it. I look at this clip. Look at this clip. And nobody wants to tell me, please look at this. Please tell me we are not living in North Korea. This was how the Lakers guarded ball screens in this series. This is unreal. Do you look at this? So what are we doing? I could switch. Taurean Prince can take Nikola Jokic if you want to. If not, we are hedging. Get Jamal Murray out of the lane. Out of the lane. Hedge to the sidelines. Spencer Dinwiddie can easily get over and backside help. The sideline is right here. Jamal Murray is going to have to pick up his dribble instantly. So Rui Hachimura would be coming out the hedge for half a second. And then once that dribble is picked up, back to Jokic. Look at the Lakers pick and roll defense here. Look at this. Jamal Murray walks to the rim. A homeless person could have done that. I could have done that. My mother could have done this. That's your pick and roll defense. I want to watch that again and get a real close look. This is the NBA. This is defense. And I'm the only one saying a word. The only one saying a word. Look at this. Get up and get Jamal Murray out of the lane. There's no place for Jokic to roll to. Are you kidding me with this? Look at this. That's what your pick and roll defense is. This is a corrupt society we live in. That's allowed. And Darvin Ham's going to take that to the Milwaukee Bucks. Tell me the Lakers should not have been in the finals. Look at this coaching. Look at this. Are you out of your mind? Let's just watch that again without me saying anything. Look at this pick and roll defense. Jamal Murray comes off a screen. Jamal Murray walks to the rim. Cavs Dan Gilbert, you're going to be doing this same stuff with the Cavs next year. I should be fixing this for the Cavs. I should be fixing this. God, look at that. How? And people tell me I'm wrong. Let's look at that one more time. I want to look at that again. And you want to know why the society is corrupt. Look at this pick and roll defense. Nikola Jokic screens. Nobody guards it. Look at that. Look at that. Let's watch that again. You got to be kidding me. It's a 1-point game. You lose, you go home. This is Darvin Ham, Phil Handy, who's the most useless human being ever. Phil Handy being in basketball anywhere is a disgrace. Look at this again. Jamal Murray comes off screen. Jamal Murray wide open for layup. That's the Lakers pick and roll defense. How did that not get brought up on Mind the Game pod? How? How are you not talking about the human dreck that is the Lakers coaching? How? Let me check the chat and see what's going on. How is there not any other? How is there not every, like if you're Kai Cenat, if you're Aiden Ross, show this, please. Look at this again. Jamal Murray comes off screen. Jamal Murray walked to rim for layup. It is beyond comprehension. Go to the next clip. Oh my, here it is again. This is complete. This is it again. Here it is again. What are you doing? Why can't I ice this screen? Stop. Ice the screen. So Spencer Dinwiddie gets up, blocking Reggie Jackson coming to the middle of the floor. Jackson Hayes is over. You're keeping Reggie Jackson to the sideline right here. Again, there's no place for Jokic to roll. LeBron's in backside help. D'Angelo Russell's getting there. Look at the Lakers pick and roll defense. How is this allowed? How? And this is everywhere. Look at this. You just give up a 2-on-1. And what is Taurean Prince supposed to do? Does he come over and step up on Jokic and then that's a wide open three? Is that what you do? Look at, you can't do anything. Jokic is wide open. Pump fake, layup. Look at this pick and roll defense. Jackson Hayes, you're forcing him to guard the ball. So Jokic's role is going to be wide open. How's Jackson Hayes supposed to guard now? How? Pump, go, 2. So embarrassing. It's a 5-on-4. So embarrassing. I should be fixing this. This is complete crap. And the Pistons are hiring the same thing. This is terrorism. Let's keep it going. All right, I already see garbage here. Stop. D'Angelo Russell, this is coaching. This is coaching. This is what the Cleveland Cavaliers do. This is what the Detroit Pistons do. This is and this is the Lakers. Stop. So let's go back here. The Lakers just switched to screen here. Here comes a switch. Stop. Right here. So D'Angelo Russell, Dinwiddie switching. D'Angelo Russell, I'm underneath the three-point line, back to the baseline, seeing ball and man. Look at D'Angelo Russell, back to the sidelines, gambling, coming out past, and you gamble right here, and now Jamal Murray's going to be able to, look at this, 2 steps of space. That's because you gambled. So now you're not ready to guard. Jamal Murray's again in the paint. That collapses the defense, wide open. That's coaching. And the Pistons, who I should be fixing. The Cavaliers, who I should be fixing. This, how? We live in North Korea. This is unbelievable. Let's go back again. So D'Angelo Russell on the switch, underneath the three-point line, back to the baseline, seeing ball and man. Look what D'Angelo Russell does. Guarding out past the three-point line and gambling. You just gambled. So now there's 2 steps of space. So Jamal Murray comes off the handoff, wide open in the paint, collapse the defense, someone's open. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's look at this play. Stop. What is happening here? What are you doing about this handoff? What are we doing about this handoff? Anthony Davis has got to get up. I got to get up. I jam the screener. This is why you jam the screener. So if I jam Aaron Gordon here, I'm going to use my body and show my hands so Jamal Murray's not pulling right off this, and Dinwiddie's got to go under. You go over the handoff. Where's Anthony Davis? Nowhere. Not showing. Jamal Murray's pulling right off this. This is such crap. And no one says a word. Get up and jam the screener so that and I'm showing my hand so Jamal Murray can't pull. And Dinwiddie goes under. Spencer Dinwiddie goes over the top. You're not jamming the screener. Pull right off the handoff. That's coaching. How many mistakes? The Lakers, this is so absurd. It just brings me to tears. It brings me to absolute tears. Looking at this. The Lakers are winning this game. Look at this. This is more terrorism. Oh my God, I'm having a hard time. This is with my heart. Do you understand that if you're doing any other ball screen defense other than switching, I need backside help. So I must ice this screen. Austin Reeves gets up, blocking Jamal Murray from the middle of the floor. Anthony Davis drops underneath, and you force Jamal Murray to the sidelines. Now when Jokic rolls, he's rolling into backside help everywhere. D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James. Look at the Lakers here. They're running drop coverage. Where's your backside help here? It's empty space. It's empty space. There's nothing. How is that your pick and roll defense? Look at that. Look at that. And people, Sam Decker, you're going to tell me I'm wrong off. How is this allowed? How? You wonder why every day of my life is spent doing this, because this is wrong. This is corrupt. Austin Reeves, ice the screen. Jamal Murray to the sidelines. No place for Jokic to roll. You run drop coverage. Where's your backside help? What other result is Darvin Ham and this corrupt criminal Lakers coaching staff expecting? Where's this on Mind the Game podcast? Where? This is complete garbage. No one says anything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Lakers lost this game. Here it is again. This is corruption. Stop. So besides the fact Jamal Murray is going to miss, the Lakers, again, off the handoff, must jam screener, must go under, meet on other side. Rui Hachimura can get in this gap. So I'm jamming the screen. So I'm jamming the screener, going under, meeting Jamal Murray on the other side. Nothing happens. You go over. So look at this. Stop. So Anthony Davis has got to guard the ball here. So besides the fact you just gave Jamal Murray a wide open floater at the rim, how's Anthony Davis supposed to box out? He's got two people he's got to box out. I got to worry about Jamal Murray and Jokic, because I just gave up a 2-on-1. So besides the fact that very easy floater at the rim was missed, there's nobody to box out anyways. Right back to Jamal Murray, 2, or kick it out for 3. Look at this shot. Look at this. Just look at this. And someone's going to tell me I'm wrong. Look at this. Stop. So look at this. This is the Lakers defense guarding handoffs. Look at this. Jamal Murray, look at the shot the Lakers are willing to give up. Wide open. That's essentially a layup. That's your pick and roll defense. That's what you look at on film and think is okay. That. Really? Really? And then Anthony Davis has got to worry about boxing out 2 Nuggets players. So he boxes out Jokic. Cool. Well, no one's there to box out Jamal Murray. So even on the miss, it's an easy offensive board and kick out for 3. Please follow me on Twitter at AwfulCoaching1. Let me post that in the comments. Let's go to the comments and post that. I want to say, oh, you want the Discord here? I'm going to post the Discord. Oh, shit. Let's post the Discord. Where is, oh, no. Shit. I will post the Discord in a second. Let's keep looking at film. Please, let's keep looking at film. All right. Is this post? All right, and then let me get the Discord. I'm going to post the Discord. Let's post the Discord. Discord. Fuck. Where's the damn Discord? Hold on. Recover. Is it on here? I don't see the damn Discord. I'm trying to find the Discord. Give me a second. Oh, here it is. Copy. I'm giving you the Discord right now. Hold on. I'm posting the Discord. Give me 1 second. Discord. How do I copy? Here's the Discord if you'd like to be a part of that. Again, if you have connections to Jeannie Buss or someone, Dan Gilbert, that's the person I should be fixing. Dan Gilbert. And there's nobody that points anything out. Should I go live on draft night? Fine. Yes, I'll go live on draft night. All right, so the Lakers are still in this game. All right, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. So the Lakers are down 1. Stop. Rui Hachimura. This is coaching. Where's the urgency? Rui Hachimura. Stop. First of all, Rui Hachimura, I'm not going under this flare screen. Stay attached to Michael Porter Jr. Attached and over the top. Look at Rui Hachimura. This is coaching. This is coaching. What is Rui Hachimura doing? Look at Rui Hachimura here. Look at this. Flare screen from Jokic. I'm connected to Michael Porter Jr. Going over the top. Anthony Davis would take a step back so you can't cut. Look at Rui Hachimura jogging underneath the flare screen. So what's Michael Porter Jr. going to do? Just then fly off a down screen and he's wide open. How? Nobody says anything. Why is Kai Cenat? Why are no one else saying this? This is complete garbage. Complete. Look at that. Look at wide open. Wide open. And again, that's coaching. Let's bring it back. God, it's just unbearable. This is without words. This is just coaching after coaching. Rui Hachimura, up and over the top of the flare. Up and over the top of the flare. Anthony Davis takes a step back so Michael Porter Jr. doesn't cut. Look at Rui Hachimura jogging underneath the flare screen. So Michael Porter Jr. is just going to reverse and come off a down screen and be wide open. You're up 1 with 5:20 left, and that's your defense. Why am I not fixing this? Why? Oh, my God. It's just mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling. Look at this. The Lakers have tied the game. There's 4.5 minutes left. Something awful is going to happen. Yep, and here we go again. The Lakers have no idea how to double. And stop! The Lakers have no idea how to double. Let's go back. So Rui Hachimura is going to double. Austin Reeves actually does rotate, but the rotations don't stop there. The rotations don't stop there. Rui Hachimura rotates to Porter. D'Angelo Russell, you must take Jamal Murray on the cut. If a skip gets made to KCP, LeBron would rotate out to the wing, and then Rui Hachimura would go from doubling to, once that dribble's picked up, falling on here. Or that would not be what happened. D'Angelo Russell would take Jamal Murray on the cut, and then if the skip pass is made, LeBron James would come up to the wing, and D'Angelo Russell would go to the block right there. Look at this. D'Angelo Russell doesn't move. D'Angelo Russell doesn't move. Where's your rotation? And I don't get to fix it. We live in North Korea. Let's review that again. You're doubling? How are you not ready to rotate? Rui Hachimura doubles. Austin Reeves rotates to the wing. D'Angelo Russell has to rotate to Jamal Murray on the cut. If a skip pass is made, LeBron comes to the wing. D'Angelo Russell would go from taking the cutter Jamal Murray to going on to Aaron Gordon. Look at this is coaching. How are you not ready to rotate? How? Why does nobody bring this up? Why? I live in North. Oh my God. Nobody brings it up. Nothing. And that's your Lakers. And you just hired JJ Redick. That's the same stuff that's going to happen. And Darvin Ham just got hired in Milwaukee. And I'm sitting here. Look at this stuff. Here we go again. This is terrorism. How can YouTube not? How does? Look at this. Ball screen. There's 3:51 left. It's a tie game. Nobody lets me do this. Dan Gilbert, wake up. All right. Austin Reeves is getting screened here. What are the Lakers doing? What? I would ice this screen. By the way, Charles Barkley said Darvin Ham's a good coach. Look at this. Austin Reeves is getting screened here. So what are we doing? I would ice this screen. Austin Reeves gets up, forcing Jamal Murray to the sidelines where Anthony Davis drops to. There's no place for Jokic to roll. LeBron, Russell, and backside help. The Lakers do nothing. Note, it is a tie game with 3:51 on the clock. Look at the Lakers pick and roll defense. Austin Reeves just got screened. They don't guard it at all. You just give up a layup. How? Look at this. Let's just back this up. Look at this. Austin Reeves gets screened here. I would ice the screen. You do nothing. Nothing. It's a tie game with 3:50 left. The Lakers don't guard it. They do nothing. Jamal Murray gets to walk for a layup. That's the coaching we have in the NBA. And no one says a word. How? How is no one saying anything about that? And it's the owners who are corrupt and hire this crap. The Lakers should have been in the finals, but you have Darvin Terrorist Ham. Look at that. Let's play that back for everyone at home. Look at this. Tie game, 3:51 left. Austin Reeves is screened. Look at the pick and roll defense here. Look at it. Walk to the rim. And LeBron on the Mind the Game podcast. Why are you not talking about this? JJ. Oh my God, I don't have words. Tweet at Cavs Dan. This needs to be fixed. The same crap's going to happen in Cleveland next year. My boy Sir Yacht. I love Sir Yacht. What is happening here? There's the review. All right. Oh, this was a clip that was longer. There's got to be help here. All right. Rui, again, we have a tie game with 2:40 left. What are the Lakers doing? That, by the way, why is D'Angelo Russell walking and standing at half court? I'm going to back that up so I can see where D'Angelo Russell is. Look at, okay, we got it. It was a challenge. Stop. Why is D'Angelo Russell walking here? Rui Hachimura is stuck on Nikola Jokic. You must send help. You must. D'Angelo Russell, what are you talking about? Sprint and get down here. And Rui Hachimura's got to get low and battle and keep him to the strong side. There's got to be help somewhere. Help somewhere. D'Angelo Russell should be sprinting down and in help. If he doesn't want to help, Anthony Davis has got to be coming over to help. And then LeBron James would rotate onto Aaron Gordon. If a skip pass goes to the corner, Austin Reeves shouldn't be standing in the middle of nowhere. He should be out on the wing, ready to rotate to the corner. There's no help. You're going to let Rui Hachimura get smashed against Jokic. Look at that. Look at this. How's there no help? You just let Rui Hachimura get smashed with 2.5 minutes left in a tie game of a must-win game. My head hurts. My head hurts. My head hurts. My head hurts. Look at this again. Look at this again. So the Lakers are switching. Stop. The Lakers are switching here. Now, I don't know why you'd want to switch right here. Okay, stop. Here's the screen. All right? So yet again, there's a million things I can do here. I could easily hedge here. The sideline is right here. Anthony Davis could get all the way up. There's no place for Jokic to roll to. By the way, KCP's dribble will be getting picked up in a second. Anthony Davis could recover. If we back it up again, I could ice this screen if I wanted to. Let's take a look at D'Angelo Russell. I could easily get up, keep KCP to the sidelines. Anthony Davis can drop. No place for Jokic to roll to. None. 3 backside defenders. If I'm switching, Anthony Davis has got to get up, ready to guard. And most importantly, D'Angelo Russell, you must get underneath the screener in Nikola Jokic. Underneath the screener in Nikola Jokic. So I'm getting low and battling and I'm ready to box out. So Anthony Davis is nowhere ready on the switch. By the way, if Anthony Davis is up on the switch, Rui Hachimura can be right in this gap and be in the gaps. So Anthony Davis is nowhere on the switch. D'Angelo Russell switches over the top. So even when you give up an open mid-range jumper, who's boxing out Jokic? No one, because D'Angelo Russell switched over the top. Exactly not how you're supposed to switch. Layup. How's the chat doing? I'm reading the comments. I'm right here. It's complete nonsense that this is going on. Look at, this is my favorite clip because this is how the Lakers lose. Oh, here we go again. Pick and roll. Look at this again on the switch. I cannot believe that this is happening. Look at this on the switch here. Stop. So you're switching. I don't know why you're switching for the life of me. Why can't you just hedge, push Jamal Murray out? But you're switching. So Anthony Davis needs to be up right now, ready to switch. Up right now, ready to switch. Austin Reeves. You get underneath on the switch. Your help's on the strong side of the floor. That's where you'd force Jamal Murray. Austin Reeves is again switching over the top. Anthony Davis is again not up, ready to switch. And you just let Jamal Murray walk into an open mid-range jumper. Oh, you missed it. Okay, this is, so, all right, never mind. So this is, all right, stop. So first of all, Anthony Davis should be up, ready to switch. I don't know why he's not. But hey, LeBron James, there's no help right here. I cannot let Aaron Gordon sit on the block. Aaron Gordon cannot be allowed. I got to get over and battle for position now. LeBron James is staring at the ball. Go find Aaron Gordon, box him out. Use the lower half of your body. You're not boxing out. Easy offensive board and... So let's go over all the mistakes that happened on this play. So, all right. So it's a bad switch, But LeBron, why are you staring at the ball? The help would be from here and Rui Hachimura in the gaps. LeBron's got to be over here battling for position with Aaron Gordon right here. He's not. By the way, can Anthony Davis stay in the play and box out? So LeBron's is unable to look at. Sorry, let's try that again. So the help comes from Rui Hachimura right here. LeBron James has got to be battling Aaron Gordon for position right now. That doesn't happen. So because of that, you're letting Aaron Gordon in the charge circle. You're not able to box out now. By the way, where's Anthony Davis going? Could he please box out Jamal Murray? Where are you going? So Aaron Gordon gets the offensive board. Where's Anthony Davis? You're not in the picture. Where'd he go? Now the Lakers score here. Okay, I want to see the comments. I hope this has max capacity viewing. Watch how the Lakers lose this. Watch how the Lakers lose this. I'm going to write it in the chat. Watch how... This is the Lakers season right here. Look at the Lakers. This is the Lakers season right here. Look at Jamal. Okay, this is how the Lakers lose. Tie game, 8.4 seconds left on the clock. Tie game, 8.4 seconds on the clock. I'm not letting Jamal Murray walk into an open jumper. I'm not. Austin Reeves should be icing this screen. Getting up, forcing Jamal Murray to the sidelines. Get him out of the lane. No place for Jokic to roll to here. None. No place for Jokic to roll to here. Look at how the Lakers lose. Tie game, 7 seconds left. You're in drop coverage. So Jamal Murray gets to walk in the paint and hit a wide open mid-range jumper. And your season's over. That's how the Lakers lose. That's how their season ends. Because you're letting Jamal Murray walk into the lane. People tell me this is a bit. People tell me how am I not getting Jamal Murray out of the lane and keeping him to the sidelines? This is your season on the line. And you're going to let Jamal Murray walk right into an open mid-range jumper. This is corruption. This is terrorism. This is every problem with society. This is how the Lakers season ends. You give up a wide open mid-range jumper. That's how your season ends. That's it. I cannot believe that. That's the game. You just lost. And look at Phil Handy, the most useless human being on the planet. These NBA owners are terrorists. They hire this garbage. These coaches are terrorists. Look at what you just saw there. How many coaching errors are the Lakers making there? How many? You've got to be kidding me. All right, let's talk. I want to read the comments. Look at how the Lakers lost there. Can you believe that? This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Look at how the Lakers lost there. Look at that. I can't leave this. Look at that game. Nothing matters. Look at that. Forget every clip we just saw. The Lakers having no idea how to double. The Lakers, that's how your season ended. Giving up a Jamal Murray wide open jumper. That's how your season ended. And nobody, again, add awful coaching on Twitter. We have to stop this. Yes, I should. My name is Donald Hadesman. 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 Okay? At awful coaching one. At awful coaching one. Twitter. I'm the only single person to say anything. And by the way, where's LeBron on Mind the Game podcast? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he to talk about that stuff? That's how your season ended. That's how you didn't get championship number 5. How? It's just so beyond How can I live looking at this? How can I live? It's just unbelievable. And no one says anything. No one says anything. No one does anything. The Lakers just hired JJ Redick, who allowed that shit to go on. Read some texts. God, I've got to listen to this. Cavs Dan, I should absolutely be fixing this. This should not be allowed. This cannot be allowed. How are we allowing this? Do you want to go to another game? Can I get some water so we can go to another game? Look at how the Lakers season ended. How many times in the fourth quarter are they giving up wide open jumpers? How? How is that okay? How on Mind the Game podcast is that not getting brought up? How? How? What do you want to look at? Do you want to look at Pistons film? Someone said, get pussy. I do not get with girls while this is going on. I have no self-esteem. I have no self-confidence in anything while this is being allowed. So until that happens, we're just going to be doing this every single night. Every night this summer. I should be coaching the Pistons. You want to look at a Pistons film? Do you want to look at the garbage the Pistons allowed and are going to continue allow? I'm going to go. Can I get a water? Can I please get a water? I'm going to get a water. Don't leave. Don't ever leave. This is never over. Ever. I'm going to ask my mom for a water. Mom? Bring down cold water. Yeah. Thank you. All right, my mom's bringing me down a water. Should we do Pistons or Cavs? Should we do Pistons or Cavs? Which one? Do you want to do Pistons or Cavs? Which one do we want to look at next? I can't wait to look at a Cavs thing. You guys want to do Pistons? Thanks, Mom. Thank you. Very nice of you. Okay. All right, we're going to do Cavs. We're going to look at Cavs. Thank you. You got to shut it. You got to shut it tight. Okay, don't leave your hand. All right. Thank you, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Okay. All right, we're going to look at Cavs. Let's look at Cavs. Please tweet this to I want to look at Cavs. Okay, we're going to look at Cavs Celtics. This is a real doozy. All right, Cavs versus Celtics, Game 5. This is what I deal with right here. All right, this is Cavs Celtics Game 5. All right, go look at this garbage. Look at the Cavs. Dan Gilbert. The Cavaliers should have been in the finals. Tweet him at Cavs Dan. This is a joke. All right, stop. So the Cavs right here. Okay, are the Cavs in a zone? What is Evan Mobley doing? I don't know if the Cavs are in a zone or not. It doesn't matter. Stop. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is the first possession. The Cavs are clearly, this is Game 5 Celtics Cavs. The Cavs are clearly switching here. Dean Wade is switching on to Derek White. Darius Garland is switching on to Tatum. Evan Mobley, you must stay on the wing. You must stay on the wing with Al Horford so Isaac Okoro can stay in the corner. Staying in the corner. Evan Mobley on the wing. Keep in mind, what is Evan Mobley doing here? Why is Evan Mobley standing in the middle of nowhere? Why? Darius Garland just switched. What are you? Oh, it's because Max Strus got beat off the dribble. Let's go back. Sorry. Stop. Matt, why is Max Strus's foot in the paint right here? Why? What? The Cavs are switching here. Okay? Why is Max Strus in the paint? Why? Get out, back to the baseline, I'm ready to guard. What is Max Strus standing in the paint for? In the middle of nowhere. You got to win this game of your season. Let me check the chat and make sure everyone's good with this. Please. At Cavs Dan. Tweet him. This is complete nonsense. Look at this. What? This is the first possession of the game. Stop! What? Hold on. Let's get it back up. Why is Max Strus standing in the paint? Why? The Cavs are switching here. Get out to the corner, be ready to guard. Evan Mobley should be staying on the wing. Isaac Okoro staying in the corner. Max Strus is just lollygagging over. You're not ready to guard. Stop! So if you're doubling baseline right now, this is just Max Strus getting beat off the dribble for absolutely no reason. Stop. What? Max Strus is in the paint for no reason. So now you're easily getting beat off the dribble baseline. By the way, if the double's coming baseline, it's Dean Wade who would have to be ready to rotate to the wing. Isaac Okoro's got to stay in the corner. Dean Wade would rotate to the wing. Darius Garland would then rotate up. No, but what are you going to do? You leave the corner. How's anyone rotating to the corner? Wide open three. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. This is bullshit. Okay. Okay, so this is cool, right? Stop. This was in the middle of the play. The NBA showed it. This doesn't. Stop. Let's back it up. I got to back it up slowly. You cannot scram switch here in the middle of the play. Darius Garland's got to get low and battle. You can always double if the pass is getting made. Look at the Cavs here, trying to scram switch in the middle of the play. It's too late. Look at this. The Cavs scram switches is an easy bullet pass. You got two guys stuck on Al Horford in the paint. Easy catch and shoot three. Unfucking believable. Fucking bullshit. The Cavs should have beat the Celtics in this series, but you have nepotism Bickerstaff, and they're going to do the same fucking thing. Oh my God. I'm so sick of it. It's unbelievable. It's mind-boggling. What are the Cavs doing here? What is happening? Why is Max Strus not just guarding the ball? Guard the ball. Darius Garland, stay with Derek White. Your help's on the strong side. What is Max Strus doing? Why are you not guarding the ball? What are you? And then the help would come from Marcus Morris. Darius Garland's got to stay home. You got Darius Garland leaving the weak side of the floor. Pump and go. Look at this. How do you explain this? How? What is Max Strus doing? Sir Yacht, if you're out there, I could have taken the Cavs to the finals. Look at this dreck. So let's go over the three possessions we've seen. Max Strus standing in the paint for absolutely no reason. Well, I don't remember the other one. Oh, the Cavs scram switching in the middle of the play, giving up an open three. And now whatever this is, guard the ball. What is Max Strus doing? And then the help would come from here. Darius Garland can't leave the weak side wing. Look at how the Cavs are coached. This is not talent. This is coaching. Okay, so the Cavs do ice this. Stop. So the Cavs are icing this screen. Dean Wade has got to be ready to rotate now. Stop. I'm sure, did you prepare for this? Like you're calling out ice. So Dean Wade right now is under the 3-point line. He's right here, right now. Stop. Right here. And then you're ready to rotate. And then everybody else would have to rotate from there. Evan Mobley's not getting out. Dean Wade hasn't moved yet. You haven't moved. Where's your backside help? It's late. Catch and shoot three. So there were multiple options there. And this is again coaching. Stop. ice the screen. Dean Wade's all the way over here. So Dean Wade can either stop. I'm over here now. So I can either stunt at the ball to delay Al Horford so Evan Mobley can get back, and then I recover. Or Evan Mobley then rotates all the way over to Al Horford. Garland rotates up, Marcus Morris up, and Evan Mobley to the corner. Look at Evan Mobley standing at the top of the key. Late, open three. Do you see this crap? It's why I have a channel. It's why I have a channel. Self-esteem. This is cool. Look at the Cavs. So Dan Gilbert pays this coaching set. Look at these clips. This is beyond belief. What Drew Holiday sets, look at how poorly coached the Cavs are. And you're going to hire more garbage. Watch this. Dan Gilbert, turn on the YouTube live stream. This is the garbage you pay for. Drew Holiday setting a screen here. What are we doing about this ball screen? What? Does anyone in this organization do anything? Oh my God. What are we doing about this screen? I would just switch. Marcus Morris switches on to Derek White. Darius Garland switches on to Drew Holiday. Look at the Cavs. They don't do anything. What? Look at this. Derek White's wide open for three. Is that Drew Holiday? Yeah, that is Drew Holiday. Hold on. You do nothing. I would switch. The Cavs do nothing. So Derek White is wide open for three, and Drew Holiday's roll's wide open. You do nothing. You don't guard the screen. Look at that. I can't even fathom. I can't fathom, and I gotta sit here screaming about this. I can fix this. Oh, it's a terrorism. The NBA, the owners and coaches are terrorists. They're the problem with society. Every bad thing to ever happen in society, it's this crap. You just don't guard the screen. This is again coaching. This is the shell drill. Stop. I want to back it up from the beginning. You must rotate down. Stop. Dean Wade is stuck on Jason Tatum in the corner. That is a mismatch, whether it's a mismatch or not. And no one says anything. How are the Cavs not doing anything? That stupid GM! You swing it to the corner. What are you talking about? You swing it to the corner. Darius Garland. This is how a well-coached team plays defense. Rotate down. I'm about halfway between the ball and the three-point line. So when Tatum catches this, I'm in the gap. I can stunt at the ball, clog up the driving lane with my feet set. I can get back out. Look at Darius Garland. Standing with his back to the ball. Standing. So there's nobody in that gap. He should be right there in that gap. That's where the dribble gets picked up. Tatum right to the rim. This is hell. This is why I can't have kids. This is why I can't have a girlfriend. This is why I wish my parents never had me. Look at that. Look at the last two clips. Let's just go over the last two clips. And you can tell me, and this is the crap that's going on. And the Cavs are going to hire more of this nonsense. Look at this right here. So here's a screen. Can we switch? Can we do something? Nope, you do nothing. Darius Garland screened. Wide open three. Next clip. Jason Tatum catching the ball in the corner on a mismatch with Dean Wade. Darius Garland should be rotating down in that gap. Stunt, recover. Darius Garland stands. Jason Tatum can now just cook, go right to the rim. Look at that. And that's what the Cavs are about to hire again. God damn it. I'm going to need more water. I really like these live streams. It's the only thing that gives me oxygen, that gives me breath. I want to see. We have 493 people watching. Whatever. Let's keep going. I don't care. It's terrorism. These owners that allow this, these coaches that do it. This is terrorism. This is everything wrong with society, that we live in North Korea and no one can fix it. Here's another good one. Evan Mobley. Max Strus actually is in that gap here. So you have help. Marcus Morris is coming over to help too. Get up and guard. Max Strus is standing and waiting in this gap. This is stuff you go over. Oh. Get up and guard. Get up and guard. There's help in the gap. Up and guard. You're playing off for no reason. You're playing off for no reason. Should I be doing something else? Is that the viewers not happy with this? No, they are. It's just overwhelming, my man. How's ever? I'll never stop. I can't believe that nobody else points this stuff out. Let's take a look. Oh, here it is again. How does this happen in the playoffs? This is so basic right here. Darius Garland, just guard the ball. Your only focus is the ball. If a screen gets set, you're probably switching. Look at Darius Garland. I cannot fathom that this is life. I cannot fathom it. Look at Darius Garland leaning towards the screen. Leaning towards the screen early. On a screen, you're probably switching. Get blown by the other way. Layup. 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 Coach, it's just all coaching. The Celtics' talent has had nothing to do with this game. Guard the ball. You don't lean towards screens, especially when you're switching. Darius Garland leans towards the screen and gets blasted the other way. Complete terrorism. Complete garbage. Okay, this is cool. Here's another one. So stop. So the Cavs are The Cavs are icing this screen. Evan Mobley is stop. You're icing this screen. I've got to stay under. Icing a screen means the ball handler stays to the sideline. Stays to the sideline. Stays to the sideline. So Evan Mobley underneath the screener, keeping him to the sidelines. Again, you'd rotate here on a pick and pop. Look at Evan Mobley. This is the coaching. You ice a screen and let Derek White walk to the rim and draw help from somewhere else. I don't care how many people are watching this. This is disgraceful. This is terrorism. JB Bickerstaff nepotism. So if Bernie Bickerstaff was my dad, this wouldn't be happening. This is corruption. This is garbage on the highest level. Tweet at Cavs Dan to hop on this. At Cavs Dan. Come see the crap you allow. Look at this defense. Please look at this defense. I can't believe it. And by the way, I'm the only person saying anything. Only person. Evan Mobley's icing the screen. You stay underneath. Look at Evan Mobley. Look at this pick and roll defense. Look at it. Stare at it. Derek White goes right to the rim. That's embarrassing and unreal. Oh my God. Here it is again. Ah! Here it is again. Here it is again. Oh my, you guard the screen. What are you doing about this screen? I would switch. The Cavs do nothing. Max Strus is screened. Nothing happens. Nothing. Jaylen Brown walks into the paint. So that collapses the defense. How? How is this allowed? And no one does anything or says anything. Look at this. Screen. Must guard it. I would switch. You do nothing. 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 I'm never getting off this live stream. I don't care if 0 people watch. At Cavs Dan, you allow this. And you're going to allow it again. This will never be over, ever. Look at this. This is not knowing where your help coverage comes from. Late clock situation. This is more. Oh, look at, we get this. Look at that. The nepotism, brain dead terrorist, JB Bickerstaff. We get a chance to actually look at his disgusting pea brain face. By the way, the Pistons are interviewing this complete disaster. Look, so Evan Mobley, your help is in the middle of the floor. Evan Mobley's playing way off of Luke Cornett. So Marcus Morris, I got to know where my help is. My help's in the middle of the floor. There's no place for Tatum to go. Look at Marcus Morris. Up. I also have Georges Niang in the gaps. Up. Forcing Tatum to the... Look at this brain dead coward. Look at that. Instead, what does Marcus Morris do? Gamble. Look at Evan Mobley standing there in the gaps. Instead, you let Jason Tatum go baseline. This collapses everyone, and the three-point line is wide open. I will never stop live streaming, ever. This is never over, ever. Not ever. Here we are. Look at let's say goodbye to brain dead idiot. You are a terrorist. You ruin lives. You complete disaster of a human. Okay, here we go again. Hold on. So the Cavs just switched here. Stop. It's not a great switch. Jason Tatum just picked his dribble up. He does not have his dribble alive anymore. So a well-coached defensive team, there's nothing to help on. Jason Tatum can't dribble anymore. Get to the wing. Get to the wing. Just get to Hauser. Look at Strus stopping. What are you doing? Go back. Stop. The dribble's picked up. Strus, get over to Hauser. Why are you standing? What are you in help on? Let's see the chat. We live in North Korea. Tell me what other teams you want to look at. This is so beyond depressing to me. It just there are no words for any of this. This is just unlike anything I've ever seen. This is a disaster. This is complete crap. I want to see if anybody's tweeting at Cavs Dan to hop onto the live stream. Come on to the live stream. At Cavs Dan, come on to the live stream. Let's keep watching. Come on. Let's go. This is never over. I'm never stopping this live stream. Ever. Not ever. Oh, let's look at this. This is terrorism right here. So the Cavs are icing. Icing a screen means that Evan Mobley stays up. You keep the ball handler out of the lane. Up, and towards the sidelines. Out of the lane. And then again, your back, I can get in backside help if I'm kneeing because Derek White is staying out past the 3-point line. Out past the 3-point line. Look at Evan Mobley. This is not how you ice a screen. Oh my God. This is not how you're icing a screen. That means Derek White is out of the lane and to the sidelines. Georges Niang can get up and backside help, so can Okoro on Cornette's roll. Look at this. You let Derek White walk into the paint. So now if Georges Niang steps up all the way, I've let White in the paint. So I can just easily kick this out. So what do? Do I step up and give a corner three, or do I give up a lob? That is... It's terrorism. It's a complete disaster. This is coaching. If you're Max Strus, where's your help? In the gaps. Now, Sam Merrill should also be in the gaps. But stop. We're not gambling. There's no space on Jaylen Brown. Look at stop. There's no space. We're up battling for position. Defender in the gap here. Defender in the gap here. Stop. Why is Georges Niang gambling? Up. Help in the gaps. We're forcing him to one side of the floor. There's help both areas of the floor. Instead, what does Max Strus do? Gamble, play off. Now Jaylen Brown's got you in the high post. You still had help. Look at Max Strus again. You still have help here. Why am I not up, getting low and battling? There's still help here. There's help here. You're playing off. So now Jaylen Brown's in the paint and you're on an island. That's coaching. What are we even arguing about here? What are we arguing about? Jesus Christ. I didn't get to see that. Keep it going. So ridiculous. It's just unbelievable. They don't guard screens. They don't do anything. All right, so the Cavs are hedging here. Stop. The Cavs hedge here, okay? So you must have backside help. Darius Garland comes up to hedge. What is Tristan Thompson doing? Tristan Thompson should be over here in backside help. This pass to Derek White cannot get made. If they throw a skip to Al Horford, I can easily recover. The Cavs have no backside help. This is clearly coaching. At Cavs Dan on Twitter. This is coaching. Where's your backside help? Once the pass to Derek White gets made, look, there's no backside help. You just got. What are you doing? Back it up. Look at the Cavs hedging. I can't believe this is real. Look at the Cavs hedging here. So Darius Garland's up and hedging right here. How is Tristan Thompson not moved in backside help? How? I'm tagging and then I'm recovering if a skip pass is made. You have no backside help. This is coaching. There's no backside help. So now Derek White catches it underneath the rim. Now Tristan Thompson's got to collapse to the rim. Wide open three. This is sick. This is disgusting. This is beyond words. And here the Cavs aren't guarding a screen again. I honestly, there are no words. There are no words for this. This is the fourth time in the second half. Look at the Cavs pick and roll defense here. Look at this. Jaylen Brown sets a screen. So what are we doing here? I would hedge. Just get up and hedge. No place for Jaylen Brown to roll to. Look at the Cavs defense. Just walk to the rim. That's your pick and roll defense. We live in North Korea. 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 I honestly, I am without, there are no words to describe what we're looking at. Are people seeing this? Please. How does this chat not have more people? Nobody else covers this. Look at this. Look at this into oblivion. Look at this. Darius Garland screen. There's no ball screen defense. There's none. There's none. Do something. Hedge, switch, something. Nothing. Nothing. I honestly, there's nothing else to say. What is happening here now? Look at this. What is going on here? Marcus Moore, there's no screen being set. Guard the ball. Just guard the ball. That's it. Darius Garland stays home on Derek White. What are you doing? Why are you doubling out of nowhere? And if you're doubling out of nowhere, I got to be prepared for this. So the Cavs are just doubling out of nowhere. So if you're doubling, Dean Wade would immediately have to rotate up. Evan Mobley would rotate to the corner, down to the block. Darius Garland would rotate here. But why are you doubling out of nowhere? And no one moves. Oh my God. I am without, there's nothing. This is terrorism with what we live in. This is not real life. This is not real life. Now the Cavs have no idea. Now the Cavs have no idea how to hedge a screen. If you're hedging a screen, Dean Wade cannot let Derek White turn the corner. I'm all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Derek White cannot turn the corner here. We're all the way up. Look at Derek White. You're letting him turn the corner here. Look at this terrorism that's going on. The second the ball handler turns the corner on a hedge, Derek White's in the lane collapsing everyone. This is hedging a ball screen 101. Let's go back. Look at this again. Stop. Dean Wade, you can't let Derek White turn the corner. You complete incompetent basketball team. This is all coaching. Get up and cut Derek White's dribble off at the point of the screen. Now, if he turns the corner, he's in the lane and you collapse everyone. That's what the Cavs allow. They smile, they do nothing. This is complete. Whoever you think is the worst person in the world, the people in the Cavaliers organization that allow this are even worse. Are even worse. Turnover off an inbound. We'll let it go. This is just in the first half. all of this crap going on. This is only in the first half. Here's Darius Garland gambling. Darius Garland has help here. He has help here. Why is he even backpedaling? Go back to Darius Garland right here. Stop. Stop backpedaling. Help in the gaps here. Help in the gaps here. Don't backpedal. Just slide your feet. You've got help in both gaps, strong side and weak side. Nope, we got to backpedal, and then we got to get up and gamble like an idiot. That's coaching. Step back 3. Should I do another team? Let me ask in the chat. Should we look at another team? You work on it in practice. That stuff you go over in practice, rotations, all of that stuff. This is what you go over in practice. The fact that this stuff doesn't go on is complete terrorism. It is complete garbage. I don't even know what else to look at. I am just on an island. I am defeated. I don't know what else there is to say. Why does nobody do anything about this? Why am I not allowed to fix this? Look at that disaster. That calf, all of those Cavs mistakes were from one half. Not guarding screens, not hedging and let the ball handler turn the corner, not getting in backside help. I got to put my sweatshirt back on. That's all from one. That is one game. That is all from one half of one game. Can you even believe it? I can't even believe it. This is so wrong. This is my fucking sweater. I mean, I did you see the Lakers drop coverage in their game? Did you see the Lakers drop coverage in their game against the Nuggets? The wide open looks, switching over the top. Yes, I will never leave my mom's house until this is fixed. Ever. I will never leave my mom's house. This is a complete disgrace. We can look at bad offense all the time. What else am I? Do you want me to look at the Pistons? Why does no one say anything? Why does no one do anything? Why is that what we're looking at? Why? Why? It's just unbelievable. My whole life has been ruined by this. Where's Cavs Dan? Where am I to present this? Yeah, idiot. Yeah. What's that channel called? Thinking Basketball. The perfect opportunity to point this out. I should be on B-Ball Breakdowns live streams more. I should be in his videos. And everyone's and the Lakers and what we saw. I don't know if you were here for the Lakers game. What we saw from the Lakers game is everything the Lakers are about to do again next year. It is a complete joke that LeBron James has only won 4 titles. But when you play for terrorists, for garbage human beings, that's what you get. Thinking retardedly about basketball and hoop venue. I like B-Ball Breakdown because I think I might work with him and I can fix this crap. By the way, what's the channel I just showed? Free Dawkins has been a humongous help. A humongous help. I love Free Dawkins. He has been a humongous help. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just have to keep posting about this until someone does something, until someone says something. How does this live stream only have 484 people watching? Look what I'm just showing. It affects all of us. It affects all of our futures. It affects all of our lives. You're not going to be able to get anywhere in life when this is going on. We could all fix this. We could all fix this. All of us. We could go out. We could fix this. All of us. And no one does anything. No one. And these garbage owners hire these same retarded individuals that allow this. It's corrupt. All right, Raymond QE asking, how do you as an offense beat a hedge or an ice screen? I'd have to point it out. I'd have to draw it out. It takes a lot of offensive execution, but I don't even get to see defenses. Defenses don't even run it the right way. Defenses don't run it the right way. Bill Simmons. How's Bill Simmons not pointing this out? Anyone on the Ringer, Kevin O'Connor, Zach Lowe. It is complete corruption that nobody points this stuff out. Nobody does anything about it. Look at what I'm saying. That is not an opinion. That is not an opinion. The film doesn't lie. The film doesn't lie. What should I do? What should I do next? I'm never leaving this live stream. I'm never leaving this live stream. I'm never leaving this live stream. Any connections? Hey, any connections you guys have to end? Should I give out my cell phone number? It's just so big. Katie, my sister Katie is in New York. Katie is not here. Thank you for asking. Any connections to NBA owners or front office personnel? Please tell me. Let's fix this together, please. Yes, at Cavs Dan. I should be fixing this. This is complete crap. This is complete garbage. I need a what does that say? Yeah, I mean, you have Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers does the same thing we just looked at. Doc Rivers does the same thing. At Awful Coaching 1 on Twitter. Please DM with inquiries. Email hateisma1@gmail.com for inquiries. hateisma1@gmail.com for inquiries. Like, this has got to stop. When is this going to, how much longer is this going to be going on? You can't beat a defense that's rotating. If a defense is rotating and they're rotating properly, I'll drop in the link again. Here is the Discord. So I don't know what else there is to say. We can do another game. It's going to be the same complete nonsense. We can do another game. Let's do another game. It'll be the same crap. It'll be the same nonsense. What do you want to do? You want to look at a Pistons game? That's so boring. Fine. Let's look. All right, Senators. All right, let's do Suns. We'll do Suns, Timberwolves. This is Suns, Timberwolves. Let's take a look. Oh, this is cool. What is Devin Booker doing here? It looks like, okay, so Devin Booker's icing this screen. So I got to stay with Karl Towns. You're up and icing. There's backside help. What is Devin Booker doing? There's got to be backside help, and I got to be up keeping Karl Towns. So Kevin Durant's not up enough. There's no backside help. That's an easy 2. Oh, Nurkic got a block from the weak side. Okay, this is defending in the gaps. Kevin Durant, look at his feet. That's not a defensive stance. My feet have to be set. Kevin Durant's got to be up the line. Why is Kevin Durant dropping? Up the line. Feet set, defensive stance, ready to fly out. Your feet are not... That's just Kevin Durant not being up the line here. You got to be ready to rotate out. Why is Kevin Durant drifting to the elbow? Matt Ishbia. And this is, and the Suns hired Mike Budenholzer. This is going to be the same nonsense next year. Okay, Kevin Durant should not be fronting the post here. Get underneath and battle. If you're fronting the post with backside help coming from the baseline, you got to get all the way up and double, and you must rotate down. You cannot double from the baseline and not have Bradley Beal rotate down. So that's disgusting. That's terrorism. That's an and one. You're going to see the same things from Frank Vogel, or you're going to see the same things from Mike Budenholzer. This is also not getting in this gap. Bradley Beal, again, back to the sidelines. When Kyle Anderson turns the corner, I should be stunting and recovering right here. Stop. How? That's coaching right there. How is Bradley Beal missing this gap? How? Back to the sidelines. When Kyle Anderson turns the corner, stunt, feet set, recover back out. You missed that gap assignment. Kyle Anderson's dribble's still alive. Easy 2. Well, let me do it like this. I'm going to do it where I can see. I can't see. I can't see the chat when I do this. Fuck. People are dropping out. All right, we're done with the Suns. But you can see that same stuff. You can see that same stuff. Let's do Timberwolves Nuggets game 7. We're going to do Timberwolves Nuggets game 7. All right, this is Timberwolves Nuggets game 7. This is how the Nuggets completely destroyed their season. It's because of nepotism. Started off right here. Jamal Murray is switched on to Karl Towns. So that's nepotism right there. That's Brendan Malone's son. So all of these people are only in the league because of who their dads are. Brendan Malone's son, Flip Saunders' son, Rick Adelman's son. So this is what you get with nepotism. Stop. Jamal Murray is switched onto Karl Towns. Jamal Murray gets switched onto Karl Towns right here. So I've got to get up. I've got to force him to the middle of the floor. There's got to be help. Look at Jamal Murray playing off with one hand, up, forcing him to the middle of the floor where there's defenders in the gaps. Look at Jamal Murray. You're letting him go baseline. You're getting destroyed. I'm just at a loss for words. Yep, this is again. So the Nuggets are trying to hedge here. You can't let Anthony Edwards turn the corner. Get up, push him to the sidelines. Michael Porter Jr. is coming in backside help. Anthony Edwards' dribble will be picked up immediately. When that dribble gets picked up, I can recover and move Michael Porter Jr. back to the corner. Nobody, look at Nikola Jokic. Easily let Anthony Edwards turn the corner. Open jumper. Oh, here we go again. So this is again. So Anthony Edwards again, one-on-one. The help, if you're gonna now, the help in the gaps needs to come from Aaron Gordon right here. If KCP should be staying in the corner. Bring the ball handle to the middle of the floor. Stunt, recover. If KCP is going to trap, then you know this. This is something you work on. So Nikola Jokic instantly goes to the corner. Jamal Murray rotates down. Aaron Gordon goes to the corner. And then KCP rotates to the wing. Look at this. Nobody moves. Nobody moves. You trap. No one rotates. Wide open three. Wide open three. Wide open three. Just I don't have any words. Now we have Michael Porter Jr. stuck in the middle of nowhere. Stop. Why is Michael Porter Jr. not getting out to the corner? There's no why. We'll let that one go. We'll let that one go. I don't have time to see this. Let's keep it going. I don't have time to. Oh, here we go. Let's back it up. All right, Karl. I mean, what do you? Okay, so Karl Towns is again on Jamal Murray in the post. Why? How are you not sending help here? How? Aaron Gordon is going down to double to do one thing: get that dribble picked up. That is it. Down to double, dribble picked up, and then you're just rotating from there. Just an immediate rotation. Jokic immediately rotating up. Aaron Gordon comes back then to the weak side of the floor. You're letting Karl Towns go one-on-one with Jamal Murray. What did you think was happening there? I'm never leaving. I'm never getting off this. It doesn't matter. There can be 0 people watching. I will never get off this. Oh, there's Micah Nori. There's Micah Nori, who completely cost the Timberwolves their season. Here's drop coverage. Look at the Nuggets right here. Stop. You never go over handoffs, ever. I'm up. I'm jamming Kyle Anderson so Christian Brown can get underneath and meet Conley on the other side. Or I could get up and hedge. There's no place for Kyle Anderson to roll to. You go over the handoff. You're stuck in a 2-on-1. How does nobody understand this? And by the way, now KCP's got to come over and help late. So Jaden McDaniels is wide open for three, and Kyle. It's just so unbearable. It's not right. It's just not right. I don't know what else there is to say. I cry. I cry. I just cry every night. I cry every night thinking about this, watching this. It's nothing but crying. It's all crying. Let's come on. Enough. 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 More nuggets. Okay, again, the Nuggets are in drop coverage. So let's take a look at this. So you want to be in drop coverage, even though if I hedge right here, the sidelines right here, there's no place for Gobert to roll to. Why is Christian Braun guarding at half court? This is his gap help. You want to be in drop coverage. This is Christian Braun at the top of the key. So now Christian Braun can easily get in help and recover. Instead, Christian Braun is guarding at half court for no reason. So now Aaron Gordon's got to leave the wing, come all the way to the paint to be in help, and now you give up an open three. All right, let's get off it. So, I mean, that's the... So I mean, it looks like things are dwindling here in the live stream. I only have 387 people watching. So yeah, I mean, that's just the same. That's just what I go through over and over again. That's just what I go through over. And there's nothing else to talk about in my life. What else is there to talk about? I will talk. Okay. Raymond Key. I will talk about that. I have to get clips and I'll have to draw it out. Stop spamming. All right. So I don't know, like, there is no good coaching to watch. Do you understand that? There is none. Steve Kerr, complete trash, drop coverage. These NBA teams, and this is all of us. This is all of us. This is not just me. Nobody gets to do anything or say anything about it. No one can question this stuff. No one gets to do anything. No one's able to do anything. So I don't know. Should I keep doing these live streams? I want to. There's no good coaching. I go over all the film. What else am I supposed to do? If there was good coaching, it would appear. So that's my life. That is my life in a nutshell. Just looking at that stuff over and over again. I don't know what else there is to do. I guess I should send film to like Cavs Dan on Twitter. Why are we not tweeting at Cavs Dan? Cavs Dan. Cavs Dan. Cavs Dan. Cavs Dan. This is a joke. Look at that Cavaliers film I sent you. It doesn't have to be me showing it. The problem is YouTube, people don't care unless it's certain teams. All of this crap happens with the Cavs Dan, Cavs Dan, Cavs Dan. Look at that Cavaliers film. Look what you're about to hire. At Cavs Dan on Twitter. At Cavs Dan on Twitter. Look at what you're about to hire. At Cavs Dan on Twitter. This is a complete mockery. Complete mockery. And yes, we do live in North Korea on this stuff. Yeah, Sam Decker. At Cavs Dan. At Cavs. You are this. How are you allowing this? Well, All right, I can tell Whoa, what just happened? No. All right, I got rid of the screen. We'll go to single view. So I mean, I don't know. So like, I don't know what else. Like, what else am I supposed to do here? Like, I'm just sitting like I'm on an eye. No, I'm not leaving anything there. We are not leaving. We will never leave. This live stream will go on forever, and I will show more terrible film. Want a new background? It's enough. All right? This is complete garbage. No throwback games. This is what's going on right now. No throwback games. Yeah, we're never getting off this stream. At Cavs Dan, at Cavs Dan, at Cavs Dan. Fix this. We can all fix this. There should be more people in watching this stream. At Cavs Dan, fix it. It's such a joke. The Cleveland Cavaliers next year will win nothing. And then they'll win nothing the year after. And it'll be because of the same crap that I'm showing. And we're living in North Korea because I don't get to show anything. The Milwaukee Bucks are the same thing. The Milwaukee Bucks are the same exact thing. The same thing. They're going to lose because they're going to run the same stupid drop coverage, all of that stuff. It's going to be the same thing over and over and over and over again. I'm never getting off this stream. Ever. Not ever. So, no, it's supporting garbage. We just looked at it on film. How does nobody get to change that? How? I'm never getting off this stream, ever. We're going to be going live for forever. I would show more film, but people seem to be leaving. Right. Jeff Van Gundy, a person who's won nothing, been a head coach for multiple teams, won nothing, and is now coaching the Clippers. Do you have any idea how reprehensible and detestable it is that do you want to look at Clippers film of all that drop coverage? Do you want to look at Clippers film of that? That is a complete disgrace. Tyrone Lue not being fired and given an extension. Look at that. We can look at Clippers film all night long. It's complete garbage. Oh, you want the Miami story? All my life has just been so sad because I've just been held back by this junk. Anything with girls, self-esteem. I will not move out of my mom's house until this stuff gets fixed. I will not do it. My name is Donald Hadesman. My name is Donald Hadesman. No. JJ Redick is never going to win anything. He's going to run drop coverage. We saw the drop coverage the Lakers are running. That's going to be the same junk that they run next year. And if they even make the playoffs, they'll get blasted. And again, there'll be absolutely no reason that the Lakers don't win a title. It'll be because of awful coaching. That will be because of what it is. It's awful, man. It's so bad, and this affects everyone. What else am I supposed to say? And you know what the funny thing is I have friends who will help. The same friend of mine that hooked, there were two girls I was really into growing up. He hooked up with both of them because I didn't have self-esteem because of this garbage. Okay? So now that person could go out and help me. He could come out and help me. Absolutely could. And I'm this close to saying his name. The NBA, it's so stupid. And people support this junk. Look at the film I just showed. That is not an opinion. Coaching backstory. I coached high school in Pontiac, Michigan. Then I coached college. You know what the funny thing is? I was coaching at Mary Grove College, an NAIA program. I would have never left YouTube. By the way, so I was coaching at Mary Grove. The Miami story, I'll tell the Miami story in a second. So I was coaching at Mary Grove College, small NAIA school in Detroit. It was great. I was pretty much running the team. I was able to run the offense and defense. I was able to, about mid-season, flip that around. I was able to completely turn that around. The team had never won more than 4 games in a season, okay? We won 11 that year. They never won more than 2 conference games. We won 8. The team had never won 2 in a row. We won 6 straight to close the year. And then the college closed down. If that, I would still be at Mary Grove, 100%. I would have never left. I would have still been there. But instead, I got fucked because the college closed down. I went to another college, by the way, that college had the winningest year in school history. Go look it up. University of Michigan Dearborn, 2017-18, made the national tournament for the first time ever. All right. And then from there, I was just done with NAIA. I went and coached professionally in Canada. Then COVID happened, and there was no basketball in Canada for 2 years. And then I started posting on YouTube. Yeah, I want to get rid of this AI background too. How do I get rid of background? Where's background? How do I remove background? I don't know how to remove background. But anyways, so, and throughout the years, I've emailed, I emailed a couple years ago. I sent the Cavs tape. I said, this pick and roll defense, your drop coverage is not working. And someone in the Cavs organization, I so badly want to give out his name, said, please stop sending us this stuff, whatever. And what have the Cavs done? I sent that email in 2021, I want to say. I think it was 2021. What have the Cavs done since? Done the same crap and won nothing. Done the same crap and won nothing. It's unbelievable. No, I cannot say fuck the Cavs. I should be there fixing that. I would do anything to go fix that. But the Cavs are going to hire the same crap. Look, here, let me give you the next 5 years of the Cavaliers organization, okay? They're going to hire the same crap, the same garbage. By the way, a friend of mine who I've connected with on Twitter, Sir Yacht, he's got a big YouTube channel. Sir Yacht on Twitter really wants me to help. Okay, go Sir Yacht. Here's what the next 5 years of the Cavs organization are. And we can come back again in 5 years, and then this will be exactly what happens. Exactly what happens. The Cavs will win some games in the regular season. They'll get to the playoffs, get blasted every single time. Donovan Mitchell will leave at some point. The team will be in ruins, and they'll be terrible again. And it'll be because of the same exact crap, the same exact garbage that I'm pointing out right now. That will continue. That's what's going to happen with the Cavs. That's what's going to happen. And you can play it out with the Lakers. The same thing's going to happen to the Lakers. The same thing's going to happen to the Mavericks too. I doubt the Mavericks even get back to the finals. It's the same exact junk. And you know what's funny? You know what's amazing? Is that, and that's why I like B-Ball Breakdown. I like Coach Nick because I think I'm going to work with him on his channel. Okay. But the problem is that nobody else points this out. I don't know how to do this tricky shit on YouTube, on video editing, where I'm doing it in slow motion and I have analytics graphics. There's no analytic graphic needed. Look at the film. That's all you've got to know. Look at the film. How do I get rid of this AI background? Is that a layout? Cancel. So, I mean, yeah, Name your favorite NBA team, the Pistons. Let's play out the next 5 years for the Pistons. They'll be terrible for the next few years, go nowhere. Maybe they'll be good enough to be like the 8 seed in the playoffs and go nowhere. I can fix this. Arn Tellem, the vice chairman of the Pistons, I have emailed Arn Tellem, and he won't fix it. It's the same exact crap. Let's play out the Suns next year. What are the Suns going to do? They'll win it. They'll win us some regular season games because they have talent. They'll go back to the playoffs and do nothing. Matt Ishbia, that's another person. Josh Bartelstein, the president of the frickin' team. I've sent Bartelstein film. Nothing. So guess what the Suns are going to do? You know, this is what the Phoenix Suns are going to do if I don't come in there and fix it. They'll win regular season games. They'll go to the playoffs. They will get blasted. That's exactly what's going to happen. And I'm showing them why on the film. Josh Bartelstein, look him up. He worked for the Pistons. He now works for the Suns. I sent him film of Suns tape. Nothing. And what happened to the Suns? Swept. And you just hired Mike Budenholzer, who did the same crap in Milwaukee. How do I get rid of this background? I want to fix the Cavs. Because I have a personal relationship to the ownership group, Dan Gilbert and his family. And it's just been completely wrong. It's just completely wrong. And again, these people can keep arguing with me. You can continue to argue with me, but the film doesn't lie. The results don't lie. So what are we arguing about? What are we arguing about? It's the same thing with the Pistons. What are we arguing about here? Nobody wins in the end. The Pistons, the Cavs, the Suns, they don't win anything. And I'm stuck here having to blast this on YouTube. It's unbelievable. It's truly remarkable. And that's just, that's the story of my life. I don't know. I want to get rid of this background. I don't want to delete. Is the background the layout? No. I get rid of this stupid background. I should be showing. Yeah, I mean, by the way, I don't need to show you Cavs Magic film. Go and watch it. You've watched enough of my videos. Maybe you watch this live stream. You can see the garbage that's going on. It does not take me to be screaming about it. It doesn't. Okay. You want the Miami story. So I go down to Miami. I go down to Miami. I used to go down to Miami with a friend of mine. I really want to say names. By the way, how do I get, I really want to get out of this background. This fucking background. Everything's, I don't know how to do this tricky shit. Okay. Settings? Virtual background. No. None. All right, there we go. Now we're out of the background. Thank God. All right. So let's talk about Miami. And this gets back to the basketball, the coaching and everything. There's this girl I'm really into, right? So I invite her to come to this club in Miami. It's called Story Nightclub. I used to stay with a friend of mine in Miami at the W Hotel. He had a lot of money. I would stay with him. Okay. So we go to Story on New Year's Eve. I have no self-esteem, no self-confidence because of this basketball garbage, because I'm not able to fix this basketball garbage. It was the year after Mary Grove College shut down. Okay. And I'm stuck at U of M Dearborn. We won a lot of games, but I'm stuck there. Okay. And, we all go out to clubs, bars, whatever. And, I just don't have the self-esteem for it. And, and somebody else got with her. It was whatever. It was demoralizing, but it's not. It was not. It's nothing. Nothing is compared to this basketball stuff. Nothing will equal this basketball stuff. And I live in Detroit. I live in a suburb of Detroit called Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. So yeah, and that's just kind of been where I'm at. And people can help me. People could, yeah. Yeah, I could never have children. I can't have children until this gets fixed. And I don't know when it gets fixed. I mean, the YouTube channel's done pretty well. I think I have like 100,000 subscribers now. Maybe it's just got to get bigger. Yeah, I don't know. So, but you see the tape, and I can play out the seasons for these teams. And people can help me. That's the other thing. I never get help in my career, ever. Nobody ever helps me, ever. I have friends. I have a friend of mine who has been carried by somebody else and is still getting carried. Still. Nobody ever helps. Put me in touch with someone. Put me in touch with a front office executive, an owner, so that we can look at this crap. So the next NBA season, the Phoenix Suns, the Cavaliers, the Pistons, the Lakers, that same stuff is going to go on. Same exact stuff is going to continue. Same exact stuff. And they'll win nothing. And then you'll say why. And it'll be because exactly of the film that I break down relentlessly and show people. It's like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I could monetize this, but I don't want to show ads. I could monetize and make money and show ads, but I don't want to show ads. I've been offered brand deals. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. I just want to show film. And I don't know how to, and I don't understand this tricky shit. This is why me and B-Ball Breakdown would be such a great pairing, and Coach Nick. Such a great pairing. The Heat are crap. The Heat are nothing. The only time the Heat have won anything is when LeBron Bosh Wade's there. Or Wade Shaq. That's it. It's the only time they win. What culture is that? It's no culture. Winning with 3 Hall of Famers, that's anyone's culture. Yeah, I suppose I could hire an editor. I try and do 3 pieces of content a day. But yeah, I don't know how to do this tricky shit. This like slow motion, the graphics, some of the other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to continue to hopefully grow this. Yeah, the Heat, if the Heat lose Jimmy Butler, they'll go nowhere. They'll go absolutely nowhere. By the way, they were the 8th seed. If Giannis is healthy 2 years ago, they don't even get out of the first round. And they didn't get out of the first round anyways. Yes, me and B-Ball Breakdown could save the NBA. We could save the NBA. But, I look at like someone like Hoop Venue. I go look at his videos. He gets like 200,000 views and says nothing. Says nothing. He doesn't even do, it's like, and I'm looking at you. Should I do a Patreon? I don't know. I should be making money on this somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have Sam Decker on. I'd love to have Sam Decker on. Quinn Cook's another person, former NBA player, that said he would come on. I don't know if he'd come on a live stream. I gotta get those people. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know if I have time to video edit because I'm doing so many videos at once. Like I'm doing 3 videos a day. Like I don't have time to sit there for an hour and a half video editing. I don't need to monetize my channel, okay? Don't worry about me monetizing my channel. I could monetize my channel today. I don't want to do that just yet. Okay? Maybe next season, I don't know. But I don't I don't want to just like I'm not really not trying to do this for money. I'm trying to fix this stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for next season. I cannot wait to pummel the Los Angeles Lakers night in and night out because the same crap's going to happen with the Lakers. They're going to be very average in the regular season. They'll be in the play-in game at best. They won't win anything. And it'll be because the exact same things we just looked at on the Nuggets film. It'll be because of the exact same things. It's just so gross. It's just so gross. I mean, it's too bad. You know, the funny thing is if my last name was Donald Tellum, if Arn Tellum was my father, the Pistons would be fixed. But I'm not. How does that make sense? How? It's just complete abominations. I know you say you don't need graphics and all that fancy stuff, but the views clearly matter. Thinking Basketball, who doesn't point out anything, has the slow motion, the graphics. I'm not getting off this live stream. I'm never leaving. This is never ending, so we're going to be on here forever. They'll kick me off before I get off. The world is corrupt. Look at that basketball. Does this not involve all of us? Look at that. Look at that basketball film. We could all be fixing that. All of us. Yet the same crap's going to go on with the same people. It's just, please follow we're going to be posting a lot on Twitter. I mean, I don't know exactly. I got to figure out what I'm going to do this off season. I mean, I wanted to go live a lot. I don't know if that's possible. People clearly didn't like me breaking down film during the stream. At Awful Coaching 1, Twitter. Let's get that. Can I pin that comment? No, that's me. Doesn't let me pin comments in here. I don't know if I'm going to do StreamYard for next game. But, yeah, I mean, the mainstream, Zach Lowe, it's just like anybody not pointing this out is part of the problem. Anyone in the media anywhere, whether you host the Today Show, whether you're Kai Cenat, whether you're a Twitch streamer, point this stuff out. This needs to be platformed to a wide audience. This garbage that's going on. I don't know anything about the draft. I don't care about the draft. It's all... I should collab with Kai Cenat or someone. Or I don't even have to be on. Kai Cenat should be pointing this out on stream. I had Los Palos TV Twitch stream. I had Los Palos TV Twitch stream. I guess he's a big Twitch stream follower, my Lakers film, and then doesn't do anything with it. Doesn't do anything with it ever. I'm cold as shit down here. Commissioner Dynamo. Yeah, I mean, the 3 film breakdown channel. I mean, what's the AM Hoops? They don't really break down film. The film breakdown channel should be pointing this out. You're a part of the nonsense. You're a part of the problem. Yeah, Chinny Ogumi. Nobody on ESPN says anything. Tim Legler, who hopefully is getting fired, showed a clip of the Mavericks doubling baseline and Derek Lively rotating to the corner and PJ Washington not rotating up from the top of the key to the wing and just wouldn't say anything. Just wouldn't say anything. Doesn't say anything about it. Yeah, Hoops Tonight. They don't point anything out about it. It's disgusting. So I don't know. All I know what to do is come here and live stream and post videos to YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I should be. B-ball breakdown I'm hoping to work with. I really think that he believes and buys into what I'm saying. I think that I can work with him on his channel and we can maybe somehow start to fix this. ESPN's NBA coverage is a disgrace. You heard after games 1 and 2. They come in after games 1 and 2. They come in saying Kyrie Irving's got to play better. No, he doesn't. Jason Kidd has got to put him in spots to play better. Why was Kyrie Irving ever going one-on-one with Drew Holiday? And please, why was Kyrie Irving ever going one-on-one with Drew Holiday and Derek White? Why? Or Tatum and Brown? Why were they not hunting Al Horford and screens all the time and letting Kyrie Irving cook? Why? And no one said a word about it. No one said a goddamn word about it. I have an app on my computer that does that. Yeah, and Mike Breen saying JJ Redick's going to be a great coach. The one thing that JJ Redick did say on his podcast, which is disturbing and just tells me he's going to be terrible, is he talks about top right. So Billy Donovan's another one. So if my last name was, if Billy Donovan was my dad, I'd be able to fix the Bulls, but it's not. And you have his brain dead son now coaching the G League team. You know what's going to happen with the Bulls? Nothing. They're going to make the play-in game. They're not going to get out of the play-in tournament, and that'll be it. That'll be it. Yeah, I guess I could do YouTube shorts. The long-form videos just don't play out great in the offseason. I mean, I'll do Caitlin Clark videos. Caitlin Clark always does well. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. It seems like nobody wants to watch film because whenever I throw up film, the viewers go down. So I got to figure out something. I want to go live. I'd like to go live every day, but nobody seems to want to watch. I will do WNBA film. We will look at the Indiana Fever. They will pull numbers. I wish I could break down every NBA team, but you know, no one's watching. Maybe I will do that. Maybe that's what I'll do. We'll look at film and I'll post it on YouTube. Why the Detroit Pistons are a disaster. Why the Cleveland Cavaliers are a disaster. Why the so-and-sos won nothing. And we'll see what happens. I mean, that's just what I'm going to do. That's my idea. That'll be what I do for content. That'll be exactly what I do for content. We'll show exactly why teams like the Pistons, the Cavaliers, the Suns, the Lakers, etc., we will show them exactly why they lost. And maybe it'll get views, maybe it won't. But I've got to do something with it. And then maybe I can tweet it at CavsDan, and we can fix this. So, all right, I guess that's my idea I'll live stream periodically throughout the offseason. JJ Redick's a disaster. JJ Redick's a complete disgrace. The Lakers will win nothing. He will run drop coverage. They will lose lots of games, lots and lots and lots of games. Yes, we'll look at all of it. We're going to look exactly why did Brooklyn lose? Why the Brooklyn Nets are a complete disaster? Why the Cavs are a complete disaster? I'll point it out. No one will do anything. No one will say anything. The next year, all those teams, the Cavs, the Pistons, who else? The Suns, the Lakers, nothing will change. Nothing will change. Nothing will change and those teams will fail. And then over and over again, it'll just keep happening. I told you I can play out the next 5 years for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll win some regular season games and go nowhere in the playoffs. And eventually Donovan Mitchell will ask out and the team will then go into complete ruins. And nothing will Yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then patience. Are you actually the owner of the Pistons? Are you actually? But let's play out. I'm going to play out the next 5 years for the Cavs and Pistons. I just play it out right now. There's nothing to discuss. I don't need to talk about free agency. Nothing. The next 5 years for the Cavs, they're going to win some regular season games and go absolutely nowhere in the playoffs. That will be what happens the next few years. Donovan Mitchell will eventually ask out, and then the team will go back to being in ruins, and they'll continue to lose and lose. That's the next 5 years for the Cavs. That I could literally zap to 2029 right now, and that exact scenario will play out. They'll have won nothing. They'll have won nothing because they don't fix what's not working, and it's what I've shown on film. It's what I've shown on film. That's the next 5 years for the Cavs. The next 5 years for the Pistons, well, the next few years, they're going to be terrible. They're going to be absolute garbage because they don't fix exactly what's wrong, which is easy to fix. We look at it on film all the time. They'll be terrible. Maybe at some point, they'll be good enough to get like the 7 or 8 seed and go nowhere. That's the next 5 years for the Pistons. We can literally just move to 2029. That'll be the exact thing that happens with the Pistons and Cavs. And it's the same thing with the Suns. Let's play out the next 5 years with the Suns. We'll do it tit for tat. What's going to happen to the Suns? They're going to lose. They're going to win the next year or two. They'll win some regular season games because Durant is still good. Devin Booker's still on the team. They will get in the playoffs. They will get blasted like they were this year. It is complete garbage that David Fizdale is still an assistant coach. You just rehired an assistant coach who your team got brutalized and swept in the first round. That's a disgrace. But that's the NBA. And Josh Bartelstein, the CEO of the Suns, I've sent you tape. How are you not fixing this? Yeah, I can just do it for all these teams. So the Suns, the next 5 years. The next year or two, they'll win regular season games, make the playoffs. The next year or two, they'll win games, make the playoffs, go nowhere. And then their team will completely destruct because Durant's going to be old. Bradley Beal's already old and not good. And they'll win nothing. And the fixes, the changes they could make are right there on the screen. And they won't do it. You're stuck with Mike Budenholzer and David Fizdale. That's more terrorism garbage. I can go all day. You want to fast forward next 5 years for the Clippers? Nothing. The next 5 years for the Clippers is nothing. It's make playoffs while Kawhi's healthy, while they have Paul George, while they have James Harden. Make playoffs, never go anywhere, ever, because you have Tyronn Lue. Go look at the Clippers film. It's a complete disgrace, and it's so easily fixable. But because you want Tyronn Lue, because you have Tyronn Lue and you've given him $15 million a year, they're going nowhere. They'll win absolutely nothing. It'll be 2029. The Clippers will have won absolutely nothing. And oh, by the way, why is Lawrence Frank the president of the Clippers? Why? He is one of the worst coaches ever. Why is he running my basketball operations? Why is he in the sport? It's just an abomination. It's just embarrassing. I can play the next 5 years out for any team. I can play them out for any team. The Lakers next year will probably be a play-in team. They might make the first round. Heck, they might even do it the next 2 years. But at some point, LeBron's going to get old and retire, and then that team will go into ruins. And again, the problems will be easily fixable. We just looked at it on film. The problems will be easily fixable, and nothing. And they won't do anything about it. I'll be sitting here screaming at the top of my lungs about what the Lakers need, how the Lakers can fix it, and nothing will change. You hired JJ Redick, who will fail. So there you go. That's the next 5 years. I could do that for probably 25 teams in the NBA. 25 teams, easily. Pistons, Cavs, Lakers, Suns, Clippers. That's 6 of them for you. They don't even need to play. They don't even need to play the next 5 years. Nothing will happen. So, yeah, I mean, the Mavs' future's fucked. I mean, Kyrie Irving's 32. He's going to be older. Who's to say he's going to get injured? Mavs will win nothing. Next 5 years, Mavs will win nothing. Mark Cuban's been a disaster as an owner. A complete disaster. They'll win nothing. The Mavs will go nowhere in the next 5 years. Luka might ask out. Yeah, Warriors, same thing. Golden State Warriors. Next, the Steve Kerr and his disaster. I've done multiple Warriors games, especially go watch that Warriors Kings play-in game. The Warriors will win nothing. It'll be the same thing next year. Same thing next year for the Warriors. They'll be like a 6 seed or a 7 seed and lose in the first or second round. And then Steph Curry will get old. Draymond will get old. Clay, they'll all leave, and then the Warriors will be in ruins. That is something actually. It is a complete disgrace what Steve Kerr's done to that dynasty. A complete disgrace. Please go watch my Warriors breakdowns and look at how his coaching has ruined the Warriors. Ruined. And guess what happens? He gets a 2-year extension to become the highest paid coach in NBA history. That's the NBA. That is a perfect example of what's going on. And then again, I don't know how to boot the scan. I need to go to live. Let me go to the live. No, I can't do this right now. So, but that's a complete disgrace. And that's the Warriors. That go watch Warriors film that I've done. Go watch Warriors film that I've done and look at the disgrace and the destruction that Steve Kerr's done to that dynasty. They should have won a championship at least one of the last 2 years. And he becomes the highest paid coach in NBA history. And again, look at the nepotism there. Their assistant general manager is Kirk Lakeup, whose dad, Joe Lakeup, owns the team. So again, how does this make sense? God, these people are spamming up a storm. God, enough. I'm going to go. Fuck, it's ruining my live stream. Donald Hadesman. All right, here's my live. All right, here's. We will get rid of those people in a second. I got to mute this. So yeah, I mean, next time I'm going live. Okay, Raymond Key's got to go. I like Raymond Key. We'll keep him. I'm just trying to get rid of the streamers. Stop repeating questions. The Sacramento Kings. I can't wait to show you there next. All right, let's just. I'm getting back here. So yeah, and I mean, but it is a complete disgrace what Steve Kerr's done to the Warriors. And where's the accountability? He gets the highest paid contract in NBA history for a coach. That is a complete joke. That's the NBA. That is disgusting. Go look at any of the Warriors films I did and go look at how Steve Kerr ruined that franchise. Ruined them. Draymond Green could point it out on his Draymond Green show. No one says anything. I did like that Kendrick Lamar pop-up concert. I did like that. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that Kendrick Lamar pop-up concert? No. Spammers are fine. At least they're in the chat. So, somebody asked me the next 5 years for the Kings are easy. Very easy. Mike Brown's completely is awful. Go look at the Kings film I did. So what's the next 5 years for the Kings? Nothing. The next 5 years is nothing. Maybe they'll make it to the second round 1 year, but it's going to be the same problems over and over again with the Kings. And I show it on film. Mike Brown with that drop coverage, with his non-existent transition defense. It's going to be the same results over and over and over again. The Kings will win nothing. The net will be, let's flash to 2029. The Kings will have won nothing. They'll maybe have gotten to a second round. Maybe. And that's it. And that's what's going to happen. And those things are easily able to change. Vivek Ranadiv, I've tweeted at you. I've tweeted at nothing will change. And we argue for no reason because no one wins. Nobody wins. These teams don't win, and I don't win because I'm still down here screaming about it. A major part, somebody asked me why the coaching is so bad in the NBA. A major part of why the first reason, let's just get this out of the way, is drop coverage. To any team running drop coverage guarding ball screens is poorly coached. That is a disgrace. You're going to get destroyed running drop coverage in the NBA. Going to get destroyed, and pretty much every team runs it. You cannot have backside help. You cannot have backside help on drop coverage because you're letting the guard in the lane. So if I have backside help, those passes to the corners are wide open. You just saw I just looked at Lakers film. We just saw that. We just saw the Lakers film of them running drop coverage over and over again in a tie game in the fourth quarter. It's how their season ended. They ran drop coverage and Jamal Murray walked into the paint for an open jumper. It's disgraceful. It's disgusting. So that's a huge part of why NBA coaching is so bad these days. The other part is that, and then this is just, I don't know what to say about this other than this being corrupt. I don't know what else there is to say about this. Teams just don't guard screens. Seriously, go look at the film. They just don't guard screens. Down screens, pin downs, nothing. They don't guard them. We looked at where's Kobachi? Teams just don't guard. And we saw how was there 5 instances in the Cavs film we looked at where the Celtics came off ball screens and no one was guarding it? No one. Ball handler just comes off the screen and no one's guarding it. How? That was the Cavs film from the first half. Dan Gilbert should be ashamed that that's what he allows. And it's going to be the same crap he did next year. What would you do? Okay. Kobachi says, and Matt Broder, who I went to elementary and middle school with, said, what would you do if you were the Pistons GM or owner? Hire me. I do not need to be the head coach. Just let me run your defense. The Pistons are not winning anything. They're not going anywhere because they're going to hire a coach who's going to run drop coverage, who's not going to guard off ball screens. They'll go nowhere. They'll be atrocious. 5 years from now, they will have won nothing. Hire me. Let me fix the defense. I don't have to be the head coach. I don't even have to be the assistant coach. Just let me look at the film with the coaches and do what I'm saying on defense. Remember this, okay? Remember this. Every NBA team gives up over 100 points. I want to pull that up. I'm going to go to NBA.com. I want to see. Every NBA team scores over 100 points. So any NBA team could win a championship. I'm going to go to the stats right now. Do you realize the worst NBA team, so the Pistons, the Wizards, those teams all score over 100 points. So offense is not why teams lose. It's because their defense is such reprehensible dreck from a coaching perspective. Let's go to stats. Teams. I'm looking up stats right now. Points per game. Here we go. All right. Where's the rest? Hold on. We're looking at, where are the other, I'm trying to find, where's all of them? No. Here, I'll just look up a specific team's points per game. All right, we're going to look up, where is the Pistons? It stops at 16. Where's just average points you average? Here. No, I don't want the, it's in the playoffs. That's why. Regular season. Here we go. So the Pacers averaged 123 points a game. That's incredible, first of all, that the Indiana Pacers scored 123 points a game and were not the 1 seed in the East. You scored 123 points a game. Here, I'm on NBA.com. Look at that. Look at this. How do I show this in the chat? This is unbelievable. Look what I can't even begin to describe this. Look at the bottom 4 NBA teams right here. Look at this. Look at this crap. This is what I'm talking about. I can't even freaking believe this. Can I post this in the chat? Whatever. Go to NBA.com. Oh, I'm going to set it up for you guys so you can see it. Go to NBA. This is beyond words. Arn, tell them, what are you doing? Points per game. Look at this. I'm going to set it up for you in the regular season. Oh my God, does this send my head into a tizzy? Look at this. Look at that right there. I just posted it. That's points per game. The worst offensive team in the NBA this year averaged 106 points, or 105.8. That was the Memphis Grizzlies, who had a G League roster. Do you understand how awful your coaching has to be to give up over 100 points in a game? Any team in the NBA can win a championship if you just give up under 100 points. Average, under 100 points. So why? It's so gross. How can I? So any NBA team, the Pistons, this year's Grizzlies, the Wizards, if your defense, which has nothing to do with talent, has everything to do with scheme, no drop coverage, hedging or icing ball screens, actually guarding off-ball screens, do you realize that any NBA team could have been the best team in the NBA this year if they just held their opponents under 100 points? And that comes down to coaching. And no one says anything. The shittiest offense in the NBA scores 106 points. 106. Here's the link again. That is a disgrace. That is everything you need to know about it. And yes, drop coverage is a major part of that puzzle. It's unbelievable. The worst offensive team in the NBA scored 106 points this year. So the G League Memphis Grizzlies could have been the number 1 seed in the West if they just played any defense whatsoever. Not in drop coverage, hedging screens, icing screens, backside help, defending off-ball screen, actually guarding down screens, actually guarding cross screens, actually having a clue of what to do in transition where we get to bodies. You don't match up in the half court. So Rudy Gobert getting back in transition, you might end up having to match up with D'Angelo Russell. It's how transition defense works. None of these shit teams with these god-awful coaches do that. In transition, I get to bodies. I don't get to random spots on the floor. If I'm a center, that might mean I have to guard a point guard. That's transition defense. Get to a body. Holy hell. Holy hell. Yeah, Portland. What did Portland average? Let's go back to that graphic. The Chauncey Billups, who is a complete nightmare. A complete nightmare. What did the Blazers average? 106 points. The Portland Trail Blazers averaged 106 points. Your defense is such reprehensible puke, and I show it on tape. that you can't win anything. Any NBA team will win a title if you keep someone under 100 and you actually are moderately well coached. This is awful. This is unbelievable. Look at that list. The worst NBA team scores 106 points. The worst. No, and you're going to ask me and people have the gall on here to ask me who I think is the best coach. Go to hell with that question. All 30 coaches easily give up 100 points a night. Easily. No one. Show me a team in the regular season that's giving up under 100. I'll tell you they have good coaching. That is an abomination. That is unbelievable. That's the NBA that we live in, where if you just could give up under 100, you'd win lots of games. And the Cavs are going to do the same thing. They're going to hire the same moron. The Pistons, the Lakers already did it. And they're going to give up 100,000 points a night. And it's not going to matter that they're scoring over 100. No, Tibbs is not the best coach. Nobody in the NBA can coach. No one. You can't give up under 100 every night. Get out of here. No. Someone asked me about the Thunder. Go look at Mark Daigneault from the second round against the Mavericks running. That is a human disgrace. Yeah, Cavs Dan, you are responsible at Cavs Dan. You allow this. You don't let me show you how I can fix it. You are responsible. Arn Tellem, you're responsible. Jeannie Buss, you're responsible. Matt Ishbia. No, I don't watch other sports. I don't know if I should go live for like NFL. Should I go live for the draft? I don't know. That's disgusting. I did not realize that. The Memphis Grizzlies had a G League roster. A G League roster. It was Jaren Jackson and G League players. And they scored 106 a night. Again, let's look at my Twitter. That's how you can reach me on my Twitter. If at Awful Coaching 1 Twitter, please reach out to me. Please reach out with any and all inquiries. Please reach out. My email is hateasma1. We have got to fix this, man. This is not right. We have got to fix this. This is not right, man. This is and no one says a word. I don't care about the draft. I don't know a damn thing about the draft. Zach Edey, that's the only person I know in the draft, and Klingon. I want to give out my cell phone number. I really think it'd be great if you guys could get a hold of me through my cell. If you go watch, I watched a 1998 Pacers-Bulls conference finals matchup. By the way, that's when teams were scoring under 100 points routinely. And what were the Pacers doing? They were hedging. The ball, Michael Jordan, Ron Harper, those guys were not just being allowed in the lane. They were not. They were getting pushed out, and there was backside help on rolls. I will talk to anyone about this nonsense. I will talk to anyone, anywhere about this crap. Anyone, anywhere about this. Just email me for now. hateasma1@gmail.com. Email. You can DM me. If you have something, I will follow you back. And then we can DM. And I give you my cell phone number at Awful Coaching 1 Twitter. That is that. Please reach out on any of those things with inquiries if you can help me. Yeah. I mean, I just have to keep going. I just have to keep going. I don't even know, like, oh, you want the Discord link? Let's go grab that. I can't believe this is what this live stream turned into. I wanted to show film and no one was watching. Yes, ESPN should hire me. Barstool should hire me. I have a real problem with Barstool. Never. You have a platform here to point this stuff out. Dave Portnoy, any of those other people, point it out. This is complete garbage. If you have a platform and you're not pointing this out, you are part of the problem and we're not getting anywhere. God, it's... Did you get the Discord? Where's the Discord link? No, but there's the Discord. I don't know if it's sending or not. It is sending. But yeah, I mean, if you have a platform and you're not pointing this out, you're part of the problem. This is wrong. Everybody on here, you're seeing this. I don't need to be pointing out film for you to see that. You know what you're looking at. You know what you're watching. Yeah, I mean, the next 5 years for the Knicks, they might actually go somewhere because they might get a star. It'll have nothing to do with Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau's coaching in the Pacers series was such a human disaster. I can't even describe. By the way, do you remember that Knicks 76ers game in game 5 when the Sixers were down 6 with 28 seconds left? Do you know what the Knicks were doing there? This is actually a great point. Thank you for asking me about the Knicks. The Raptors next 5 years, forget about it. They're going to be terrible. They'll go nowhere. Go watch, please. This is 2 possessions. I love B-ball breakdown. Now, I want to be on his stream. So the Knicks 76ers, there was it was a 28 seconds left. It was a 6-point game. So the Knicks are up 6. They're up 6 with 28 seconds left. Do you know what they proceeded to do on back-to-back possessions? Drop coverage. The one thing you can't give up is a 3. And you are in drop coverage. And Maxey drilled, had a 3-and-1, and then buried another open. Then you're up 3. You're still up 3. You've somehow missed both free throws. You're up 3. The Knicks are in drop coverage again. And Tyrese Maxey buried another wide open 3. That's Tom Thibodeau. And they ended up winning the series, but his nonsense got him beat in the Pacers series. Go watch that. Go pull that up. And you know what's funny is Hoop Venue just posted a video on that and didn't mention the drop coverage. You're up 6 with 28 seconds left. You run drop coverage on back-to-back possessions. Poof, game tied. And then you lose in overtime. That's unbelievable. That's truly disgraceful. I got to take this hood off. That is truly disgraceful. I don't know if I can. That is one thing I've wanted to do. I have wanted to absolutely blast my hair. I've wanted to absolutely blast these YouTube channels that say nothing, that say absolutely nothing. I've wanted to blast them forever, but I don't know if I get copyright or not. I would love to look at Thinking Basketball and show the pure nonsense that comes out of his mouth, all of the errors that he misses and doesn't say anything on. Thinking Basketball. And Thinking Basketball, another guy who just spews nonsense, just nonsense, doesn't point out easy mistakes. Ben Taylor with his fancy analytics. I love Coach Nick. I love B-ball breakdown. I'm a big fan. I hope to work with them soon. So yeah, I mean, and that's what really frustrates me is these YouTube channels with big audiences and they don't point out obvious mistakes. They actually show clips from a play that has a mistake in them, a clear mistake in them, and they won't say anything. They're too busy doing slow motion and analytics. My name is Donald Hadesman. Flight reacts. He doesn't really say anything about the game. I want to keep going live. I do want to keep going live. Like when I'm out, like tomorrow night, I'm going to a party. Should I turn my phone on live and we can be at the party? You can show me doing all that stuff. Should I do that? Is that something I should do? Should I just turn on my live stream all day? Like I'm going to a house party tomorrow night. Should I throw the live stream on for that? And I'll have friends of mine at this party that should be helping me, that have the contacts to help me, and they do nothing. Nothing. They do nothing. While this best friend of mine growing up gets carried. I don't know how I'm going to hit on girls. I actually, the same girl from that, remember that story I told you about being at Story Nightclub? The same girl I posted about being at Story Nightclub with, I'm actually talking to her again because I'm pathetic and I have no life and I stay in and watch film all the time. Flight reacts. What am I reacting to? Flight reacts. He doesn't say anything about the game. I don't know what there is to say to react to. And again, I could get copyrights for that. So, yeah, I want to react to Thinking Basketball. Thinking Basketball and Hoop Venue are the two channels that I would like to do to absolutely pinata because they deserve to be pinataed. Those channels are a joke. They're the most, I can't even begin to watch. I can't. And by the way, what do we think about next year? I mean, I can live stream the Olympics. Should we live stream we'll live stream the Olympics. We'll live stream Summer League. I can sit here all day and just live stream Summer League from noon until midnight. Yeah, I'm going to be at this house party tomorrow. And you can tell these people I'm with that do nothing to actually step up to the plate and help. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Olympic videos. There's nothing to react to Flight Reacts. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't talk about the game. I don't know what. I mean, people watch him, so I don't know. Mind the Game podcast is a gross, disgusting podcast. An absolute nightmare of a podcast. An absolute nightmare. They talked about the Lakers Nuggets series. Can I go to the bathroom really fast? If I went to the washroom, can I come back? Will you guys still be here? I have to go to the washroom. I don't know who Kenny Beecham is. Whatever, really quick. The Mind the Game podcast. They were talking about the Lakers Nuggets series. Look at that. How on earth could they not? How on Mind the Game podcast are you not pointing that absolute disgusting defense? How? That's just one of those podcasts, one of those channels that says nothing, that never says a word, never says a word, ever. I don't like any media person that is not discussing this, what is going on here, this stuff. I don't like anybody in the world that's not pointing this out. No one, because this is complete crap. It is detrimental to society that you allow this crap to go on at the NBA. Billion-dollar basketball teams getting paid millions, and no one can say anything. No one. I have to go to the bathroom. People are tweeting at Cavs Dan. That's perfect. Keep it going. Cavs Dan should never be let off the hook for the crap that he just allowed and the crap that he's about to allow. At Cavs Dan on Twitter. It's nonsense. And what the Cavs are, that's the next 5 years. The Cavs don't need to play basketball the next 5 years. Literally don't need to play basketball. The next 5 years, they will go nowhere. They'll make the playoffs as they have Donovan Mitchell. They'll lose in the first or second round. Then Donovan Mitchell will ask out, and then the team will be absolutely terrible. And all of this is so fixable. But I'll be right back. I'm going to the washroom. Don't leave. It will take 30 seconds. I need to get a jacket. I'm cold down here. See, people left. I need to get a jacket. I'm cold down here. No, what Charles Barkley says about coaches, he defended Frank Vogel. He defended Frank Vogel. He defended Darvin Ham. Get out with that. That's terrorism. You saying that is terrorism. I live with my mother. So, I don't know. What. I could get my own place. I could go get my own place to live. I choose to live with my mother, and I will never leave my mother's house until this NBA stuff gets fixed. This is complete garbage. I'm 34 years old. But you guys, we watched that Cavaliers Celtics game, the first half, where the Cavs, that's just one half of one game. And at Cavs Dan on Twitter allowed that. He allowed that. That's what you're allowing. Unbelievable. And no one said anything. No other YouTube channel, no one in the media. This is reprehensible garbage. So, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of hot girls from when I was growing up. I call it the lemon pepper era. There was a lot of great girls growing up from my child, hot girls. Call it the lemon pepper era. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, I've been held hostage my whole life by this. I see this basketball stuff. Yeah, you guys know about the lemon pepper era? That was me growing up. And all those girls, except one, is gone. And it's because of this. I live in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Yeah, the lemon pepper era. All those girls except one are gone. I don't even know if I really want that either. But yeah, the lemon pepper era. It was too bad I couldn't do anything because, I was held back by this crap. We watch. What were we just discussing? Yes, I know Crispy Flake. I've heard of them. I don't know them. But no, so we watched the first half of that Cavs Celtics game. Go back earlier in the live stream. We watched the first half of that Cavs Celtics games. How much garbage? I don't know him Crispy Flakes personally. I've seen his account. Now, someone said take a break from this. I'll never, ever. You know when I take a break from this is when I'm 6 feet under, in a grave. And even then, in the afterlife, I'll still be trying to do whatever I can to point this out. You guys want to see the house? I don't know if that would fall under fair use. The last thing I want is to have some copyright strike. You guys want to see the house? I'm in the basement right now. I'm in the basement. I don't want the Wi-Fi to be shaky. I need to get a jacket anyways. Let's do a house tour. They want to see the house. Here's the house. This is the kitchen.
Is that what was in the back?
Yeah, it's just me. They want to meet you. Oh, this is you. Here's my mom. There's my dog. Look at that. That's our roommates. That's our roommates right there. We're never leaving until this basketball stuff gets fixed. There you go. There it is. And then here's the room. And then here's the room where I did live streams for we're going upstairs now. There's me, and that's Katie, who you all ask about. And this is where I did the live streams from. It's my room. Yeah. So I'm never leaving here until this basketball stuff gets fixed. It could not be more obvious. It could not be more obvious. It could not be more obvious. Could not be more obvious what's going on. Could not be. Again, look at the Cavs. Look, so the two things we've done, I'm 6'1". The two things we've done tonight is we've looked at an entire Lakers Nuggets game 5. And then we looked at, what was the other thing we looked at? Oh, we looked at Cavs Celtics, the first half of their game 5. And look at the complete nonsense that goes on. It's like, it's unlike, I tell my parents all the time, I wish they didn't have me, because that is because look at that. I mean, we just saw it. Should I show more film? Everyone started leaving. No, people keep asking me if there are any well-coached teams. If you're giving up over 100 points, and every NBA team gives up over 100 points, you are not well coached. Defense does not have anything to do with talent. It has everything to do with scheme. And look at all that Celtics Cavs stuff. Look at the Lakers stuff we looked at. It's I don't know. People leave when I show the film. Like, I was trying to screen share and show film and people left. I had under 400 people viewing this. Yeah. Someone's saying Chris Finch is a great coach. Did you see how the Timberwolves were guarding Dallas, letting Luka Doncic walk into the lane, and Kyrie Irving? I have Tayshaun Prince behind me. Yeah, I need to get I do want to my sister does not live here. LeBron or Jordan? Jordan. He has 6 titles, even though Scottie Pippen or Phil Jackson was awful. I just said what the Detroit Pistons future is going to be. They literally at Cavs Dan, at Cavs Dan, at Cavs Dan. But there's 626 people watching. That means there should be 626 tweets at Cavs Dan to show them that Cavs Celtics film and how that's unacceptable and complete nonsense. Yes, Phil Jackson has 11 titles. He had 3 Hall of Famers on his team the entire time. I would never want to be a GM. I have no interest in being a GM. Find NBA caliber players and we'll win. We just saw the stats. Do we need to look that up again? That the worst NBA team offensively averaged 106 points. 106. So any NBA team from the Celtics on down to the Pistons, if you just give up under 100 points, you will win tons of games. Tons of games. That is a complete embarrassment. There's not one NBA team that gives up less than 100 points. That's incredible. People asking me about Doc Rivers. You're just trolling. Like, you're just trolling if you're asking me if I think Doc Rivers is good. No podcast is any good unless they're bringing up what we're talking about. This has got to stop. This has got to change. How someone said Eric Spoelstra can't be awful. Okay, so let's look at Eric Spoelstra. He's been the Heat coach for 16 years. The only time he's ever won anything is with LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. Anyone would have won a championship with those 3. Anyone. You could have gotten a homeless person. You could have found someone on hospice. They could have won a championship with those teams. That's all he's ever won. Look at the years after. Look at Spoelstra's 2 years before he got LeBron, Bosh, Wade. First round exit. And then after LeBron, Bosh, Wade, nothing. A finals appearance in the bubble, got smacked by the Lakers. A finals appearance last year, which, by the way, they wouldn't have made the finals if Giannis was healthy, get blown out in the finals. Get out. That Eric Spoelstra thing it blows my head listening about Eric Spoelstra. And there you go. And this is how you know LeBron James doesn't know anything about coaching. He's going out there praising Eric Spoelstra. A plant could have won a title as the head coach of that Heat team with LeBron, Bosh, Wade. Yes, Greg Popovich is that's what people want me to answer. Who's the best coach? I say Greg Popovich. The Spurs have been an absolute gas can for the last 5 years. They've been horrible. They had Wembanyama last year. They won like 15 games. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Popovich, who again only wins stuff when he has 3-4 Hall of Famers. How many human beings on this planet can be the head coach of the Spurs with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Ginobili, David Robinson, Kawhi Leonard? That's 4 Hall of Famers for every title. How many people could coach that team? Popovich was almost fired in the first place. He was so bad. I mean, who's going to win a title next year? I just say Celtics. I'll just say Celtics because there's going to be no coach. I'll say the Celtics. Why am I going to say the Celtics? Because no one's going to attack Porzingis, Al Horford, Xavier Tillman, Luke Cornett, and ball screens. That's how you beat the Celtics. If you're running a ball screen and the Celtics bigs are not put in those screens, then forget about it. Forget about it. You're not going to win. You have no chance. So, man, we're on 3.5 hours here. Go look up Mary Grove College. I don't even know if their information's still on the website. Go look up Mary Grove College, the years before I got there and then the year I was there, which was 2016-17. Go look that up. They had never won more than 4 conference games. We won 11. And then the next year, go look up U of M Dearborn, 2017-18. Look at the only time U of M Dearborn's ever made the NAIA National Tournament, 2017-18, when I was there. Look at the high school team, Pontiac Academy for Excellence, when I coached there. High school's a lot different. But the year before, they won 1 game. With us, we won, I think, 9 or 10. People asking me who I think are the best 3 coaches, get out of here with that question. Thibodeau is terrible, awful. Again, tell me there is nothing else to talk about with Tom Thibodeau than looking at the last 28 seconds of Game 5 against the Sixers. You're up 6 with 28 seconds, and you're running drop coverage, giving up open threes. 3 and 1, and then you're running drop coverage again, and then you're running drop coverage again, and then you give up the open 3 to tie. The only thing that can beat you is a 3, yet you're going to run drop coverage and only give up open 3s. Mind-boggling. Michael Malone is awful. Michael Malone is a complete product of nepotism. If Brendan Malone was my father, the Nuggets would have won a title this year. Look at Mike Malone. And by the way, you want to know the absolute criminality that is the Detroit Pistons. Look at who they're interviewing to hire. They're interviewing Micah Nori, who orchestrated that complete disaster against the Mavericks. Complete. They're interviewing Sean Sweeney. Do you guys know who Sean Sweeney is? He ran the Pistons defense when Dwayne Casey was here, when the Pistons were dreadful. So they want to bring that back. And then the James Borrego stuff. No, and then I coached in Canada, and I coached professionally in Canada, and the season got cut short because of COVID. And then that was it for me coaching. I just started doing YouTube. Now, back to what I was saying. The James Borrego thing in these coaching cycles is everything you need to know. And it involves all of us. It involves all of us. It involves all of us. Do you realize that there's no accountability in the NBA? None. James Borrego was already a head coach in Orlando and was terrible. Then he was a head coach in Charlotte and was terrible. So after that, why is he even in the league? Why is he still coaching basketball? The guy's clearly a brain-dead, atrocious coach. Oh, nope. Then he's going to be the lead assistant in New Orleans. Guess what New Orleans never did once? Win a playoff series. So that's the guy that the Cleveland Cavaliers are interviewing and might be their head coach. That's the guy the Pistons might hire and be their head coach. That is a disgrace. That is just the ugliest thing ever. James Borrego is every reason why there are problems on this earth. That complete description that I just showed is exactly why there are problems on this earth. It's awful. It's just simply reprehensible. And these teams never win anything. And the same problems happen over and over and over again. Very easily fixable. Can you believe that? Can you believe? Oh my God. And the Pistons are also interviewing JB Bickerstaff. He of the film we just watched from Cavs Celtics Game 5. Yes, let's work together. Yes, let's work together. I don't get my cell phone. Yes, I'd like to think I'm friends with B-Ball Breakdown. I think we can do some phenomenal things. He's great at video editing. He's great at doing all that stuff. I think we'd make a phenomenal team. And go comment on Coach Nick. I think Coach Nick, he's at B-Ball Breakdown on Twitter. Coach Nick, I should be a part of your stuff in some way. And I don't care about money. He does not have to pay me. I just want to expose this nonsense. Steve Kerr might be the worst. Steve Kerr very well could be the worst of all of them. He could very well be the worst. He is just so. Yeah, I'm not gonna live stream. I'm live streaming from Yard Stream. I'm gonna live stream from YouTube next time. But yeah, so I am going to this party. Should I go live for the party tomorrow? I want to see if I should go live for the party tomorrow. Would that be a great idea? It's not nepotism, okay? It is nepotism, but it's also it's this garbage that goes on. I mean, Darvin Ham. We just looked at Lakers Nuggets the whole game. It was error after it was Jamal Murray being wide open, Jokic being wide open off of screens. I don't know. All right, I think I'm going to call this stream off. We got 3.5 great hours in. I'm going to come back. I'm going to set up the super chat. We are live streaming every day this summer. There's not going to be a day that goes by where we are not, except for tomorrow because I'm going to this party. But there's not going to be a day that goes by where we are not live streaming. This crap has to end. And hopefully I can drum up the courage. About the copyright stuff. I really want to show you Hoop Venue and Thinking Basketball. Just show you the complete crap that is the film that they show, how they show it. So, yeah, those channels they're just a part of the problem. They're a part of the problem. I don't know what else there's to say. It's terrorist channels. The mistakes are clear on the film. They're showing clear, and that's why I want to show them what they're missing. I just can't get a copyright strike to show them what they're missing. To show them how they're going out of their way to not show the mistakes that are out there. I should be an NBA something. A coach, a consultant, a film person, a something. Because that defense that we've watched, that I've shown all year, and a little of what we watched tonight, it's impossible that is going on. Impossible. All right. We'll be back. We'll always be around. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're never going anywhere. This is never stopping. This will never stop. I don't have a day job. Stop asking me about jobs. Stop telling me to get jobs. I don't have a job. I'm not getting a job. YouTube is my job. Stop asking. I'm not doing it. Donald Hadesman. That's my name, Donald Hadesman. Remember, at Awful Coaching 1 on Twitter. Please DM me with inquiries. Tweet at me something. I'll follow back. We'll look at all that. Hadesma1@gmail.com. Email me with inquiries. Tweet at me. And yeah, we just gotta. This can't ever end. They cannot break us. As much as these NBA owners, NBA coaches, and NBA front office, and NBA front office people want to break us and break this and have what we just saw go on for years and years and years. They're not going to break us. All right.